ya da awurade ase se waba abeche nyansa agye yankwa ase ebone nyina yade na wako wuo mu asan asode biom agya enase na ede ma wo me de ende waya me sore ba osabare ma ba ko pe odomere ma kase Yesu me da wase me dan wa na me twere bepo wo ye chidomhene wo ye ankwa me konyame wo sahe nyankopon wo na kwansi a ubie otumfo ba ko pe wo na wo se a wo yo tiefo o se ade yo wo ye osagefo wo na wo ye onyame anya wa ya me tiefo onyankopon etwera ye mponhwe onyankopon ade nyina ewura tiefo awurade na asenka odni wo na wo ye nufu kase a onufu nsuo so ma nyina so wo kyetre e de wotiri ye nyinara na wo nsuo so ne gu ye so a e nyina enhyira kan yen me bom nane a na wo mna ne sawe ne dai otumfo wo sahene agenkwa a part of custom from counselor and comforter lily of the valley e be from mediator redeemer me frɛ wo sabarima ene de me bon samane e sefata wo isanso wa beje me nkwa wo ba wiase e kom de wo didi ye wo daaye wo kyere kom wo sode ye wo de enipa esu e betra wiase wanya bone da na ye kumu bone asedua so na ye frɛ David ba wo ene ne de me dan wo won se ma make nyina wo se adenji na make bema bi na me yi na ye bema bi na me kanfo no bema bi ho asem na me kan wo so bema wo yo ba ya no abisa won se dan kwama wabusuafo bono a wote so o ma a wote so no edin be na de be ka wo make us na kwa ibo Yesu samane psa me bone samane na ya wo de na sabe ebi wo kra be wa hi na abisa ho se wo so wo adwumam wo je adwuma no kofi a woni anu adwuma no din be na beto wo akwa no ha no ye ni ha akwa na katase o mu obia masa ndi amane mpa no wo so awade wo yire sankwa ma wo da katase na onsa egobo ye fra wonye so a ede ankaye na wo yire wo pese wo de be ka wo wo mana abusua eno na me bisa one dai wo hunu me bo Yesu sambrane a asehye ne se obia dankwa ma ehu be hia se bo sambrane bi medium se Ghana for be frame nkwanhye hene ba ko pe menyanwe de me nkyire bo ba menyanwe obia obekọ na yekwa yekọ mpu no ebia wonyanwe mpu a se bo odni bro no bi so a ede na beka fa ho wadwumam wa madwuma da kro na ye ka wa de na beka wo medium me kai Richmond me kai Priscilla me kai Mark Weber me kai eja Weber Kpebu me kai Alhaji ana Mr Babs Abdullahi na me kai eja kwachumwa me kai se wa ma me kwan na me tia sabi me den sempa ebrewo wan ni ye ni wo suba mpanti na me tia me kai Edmond me kai Thomas me kai Osmosis oya me sound wonunti na me ye adwuma we me da onyina ase me kai kai wan ya me kai wo suba mpa ene nyankofa kese da yentem me kai empo omahene me kai afiama nkwata makro na me kai miame nua eye obi osabonsu a wasempa na won subampa na maka esi ohene a ninti a me kai ka won me bo bariki sudi e wa adom maka adom panimfo nyara esa won kire eno akwa mpenti na mesia ti dan kwa ma sempo mi dada kamu na magu a senkofo nya adwen na me de kwa asamado e de nkai akoma o Yesu anim se sedwumafo nya na me ne o mbu dwuma me kai ka won wo so wan na be kai ka wo ufie mu wabusua mu abontene so ka wo kakra wan na be ka wo dwa wudie wan na be ka wo police ni a wo yo wan na be ka wo wo ye nurse wo ye doctor wo ye teacher wan na ka wo o ka kwamben so oni pan kai da e wo ma obia e ka na legacy wo nyina beja ye nchi ama nchirima tinye hunu se wo mu bra keke obia na muntuo e ye nchiriba na muntuo na wotuo no wo kasa beja bibia ma nchirima wo ne ye e anamuntu a wo je wo chama nchirima timobi nka kwampa so ne mo abodini papa se me bo Yesu abodini a me start program yi Yesu oya me sabarima Yesu oya me hero Yesu oya odomberema Yesu oya nkwaje ewura Yesu ena oje me nkwa oya de nyina mutumfo oya hase ne weye wiase nyina fareban onufo kase a no munufu nsu a ensada na chitre oturu ye nyara ebi so oya prakase jama adu ona ode atento hia no to abotre ja enhye no ono ode nsese nsuo nyina gu nsam na ka nipa dodo empempem nyina e wo nsam ewiase nyina ya ne dia onantepo so ka kire ensu se ginadin nanso fama ayedin ono ne maje nkwa no oda so ba di e kire me na ma fa ne se maje nkwa me so meti mo pon se me da ne suba ni bi adi ma wade mu me na fofa mu badwuma me ne shika sem mu na me bom pa se me so ye bi wo so won pa bo ne se me pese me bo abodini bi abodi am pese me bo wo ne se oyo odo hima ana oyo odo hene oyo nsempa hima oyo nsempa hene oyo nyansa hene ana nyansa hima oyo subampa hene ana subampa hene umpo de oyo nsempa ka hene ana nsempa hima se din we na pese me bo ubie oyo adoye hene ana adoye hima se dia preslate oyo adoye hima oyo obi a wo ma ne gie eba nti enyina betime gya mpempen so bi aye ohima ana ohene okwambe so ya yesu ebeye ade nyina ohene ana meja wo dwanansem ho hina betime adi ohene hina wodi hina babomu eba ne sikasem a wana wo ye ne papa adoye awade mu wana eba odimpa wa bebia wo sua de empo ebia na wo da afiase suban be na ade na ho adi a opie ba na gya gato ne kro na wo bo no eponya na abo kro na bibi edeto so koda prison me say yakopon say onyi ofi prison na bade so ba bi adi so da yare mpa so mpo a onyame nsa yade na timi ka say osahene yakopon wasam yade e ma me so me de suban be ma obi anya resa ye nyina beje bibia ba yanchimba tie na wadwene da beja ma nchirima ho kakra wai wate onyame nshira waje me so yo onyame nshira eye mia me nua be ma eye abodom akwa ho hene na nakwaku usu echiao na medawase nsoso ewo nkwanhya ode hia me na wo hia me wodan no medawase mechia akwasefo nyara machia no yemfo machia mwana prasofo ne amwanafo nyina na machia nyafo manfo titirimu hene nyafo man hene asakru na machia anwesofo nyara medamu nyina ase muni onyame entina
yada se yensa mo achemu akwa ba bi Adom TV Badwam dwumade so yada apostle Dr. Nita Kpebu ase ni nkranhye nsem a wode abrɛ de adu so no ye Badwam kase ensem no ne obeti bi ne mampani John Dramani Mahama bo Chief Justice asensen yade ho nsem no ebebro na fe yakoma mampani a so nei wode ensem eto edwakire mu se ECOWAS ye hia ne nkabo mu na tumi aboa me ani suade hunu wo bambo mu sikasemu no etimi agina ne nan so ne nsem bia no pay obete se Badwam kase a wo hwe me live wo fiefie mu Facebook/Adom TV Extra Go TV 119 DSTV 280 na uko YouTuber search Adom TV 2 media fia amankwa tamaklo afia ni die mientie se de nsem ni chiremo ankasa etie mampani John Dramani Mahama gina Ghana ya mambra aye article 146 section 6 no so na wone Council of State edi nkoma enei ohunu ne se petition ahodo bi anipa bi troye edefa Chief Justice ho Justice Gertrude Arabai Sabas Saki tokuno ho no okura bi bewo mu nti ehun behia so otena nchen na ye hwehwemu akase etwaso
mampani John Dramani Mahama afa article 146 Ghana mamra so ene Council of State edinkita ho chiremu se yampa ensem bi a wokeka efa otemuafo panyini Gertrude Araba Isaba tokuno no ewose woyemu enhwehwemu ewose petition miensa na etia maami ye kwoto mampanyini enim no a ewose enhwehwemu ekoso ne senti watwene dibre no asensan mampanyini ejina emra no aso ate committee ya womone Council of State ena ebedi inkita ho ahwehwe sa petition no emu ansa no de ho anu yi ababetudwa enipa wo committee nim Justice Gabriel Scott Poaman Justice of the Supreme Court no ona yetitre ni Justice Samuel Kwame Adibu Asiedu enso member dane Adom level kane Auditor General we member Major Flora Bazwanura Dalugu Ghana Armed Forces ono so member Professor James Sifa Jisa Associate Professor with University of Ghana member na wahwe kwan se Ghana mamra article 14610 ebabwa ama wone Council of State for edinkita ho ya ne dibre ne de wode ato ho no kosi se hwehwemu a committee no ebeye no wode ba betudwa sankrata yi oswafo ho no ne hwe ampanyini kita hodie so Felix kwachiofo su na nsa ehyasie
yanto so na mampani John Dramani Mahama de ato ECOWAS second form penifo ni nyina ni mu se enei no so mbetumi aboasi ohawa ye femu se ye bambo mu nuane nom ne ade ene amanyo se mu ntawantawa de age se nkabo mu nti emre no waso se wo se yedi sa adwumai ECOWAS enya mfie aduonum eho na mampani de semi etudwa.
We must not take this legacy lightly. It is one we must protect. It is one we must deepen and refine in the face of new and emerging challenges. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, today our region is faced with a complex array of threats: violent extremism, growing insecurity in the Sahel, political instability, economic disparities, and climate vulnerabilities. In moments like these, diplomacy and solidarity must remain our first and strongest line of defense. Ghana stands ready to serve as the bridge to help reknit the fabric of West African unity. We believe that through sustained dialogue, patient diplomacy, and principled negotiation, we can restore cohesion and rebuild trust in our community. This period, ladies and gentlemen, calls for even greater solidarity and understanding for the difficult challenges that confront our brothers in the Sahelian states.
Ekuo ya wofra won ho African Diaspora 126+. Ene won so ese osofo hwe interior so asama waka muntaka mubaraka se won mo ba o my Ghana mu no won peme so otua no won mo nya dwe fi so won ye Ghana fo na de won mo akwa akwantuo mu a wo bent won hunu se won mo ye ahoho won mo ye kromafo ankasa nti permit bi ene wo so won mutua no so nsama ode tudwa ene.
When we come here, we are treated differently than our brothers and sisters. Now, let me give you an example. I have a nephew who's coming here in any day now, and it would behoove me if when he comes to visit his long-lost uncle that I charge him. Bro, to eat, you gotta give me some money. To come in the house, you gotta give me some money. If you want to drive somewhere, you have to give me some money. And this is exactly what's been going on. Whether the minister called us foreigners or we're recognizing the Chinese and the Indians, and God forbid our Nigerian brothers, we are treated as foreigners. So we want clarification on people of African descent. Where is the guideline? Where's the policy that guides and governs us when we decide to come home, back home and resign? Where is it?
Ekuo ya wamode Generational Rights Protection Society some penny declare state of emergency war galamsey no ehoni ntwamu kura na fe wonye hwehwemu so efamfa mine na hodo ne ho license a womonsa etumi eka ohena mponsa kwa wonhwem de ase etwaso
yewura John Dramani mama ne de share ne nsa yewie ne de police ene military aka ne ho the national security aka no mo ye galamsey say MPP4 NDC4 CPP PNC. Galamsey does not know any political color. It will buy any instance of Bechichomono or the Nensa and Namho. A soldier for Kurakoya Unuso, police acquire Unuso. What I got the phone Kokurafoya, Ashisha, yellow, at the woman Aquapam Galamsey for. It's a Yagudi. Or state of emergency, or no proposal by a time I know a war a year, opposition. And they were 100 days to declare state of emergency. So, state of emergency first, all stakeholders must come on board. Then we declare this as a national security issue. Even if it means shoot to kill, he must go ahead and declare that. 28 by 2 p.m. or brass spot near Mache. Police if one is one premium question of Black Star House. Then we are taking inspiration from Nico Bnaboni III. We are taking inspiration from Air Sergeant Ajete, Corporatipo, New Adate Lamte.
Nanuachi na yewura akwasi adai odike a ono enso amanyosem de wadi motintima no kire se sa akun nyina no ya na amanyosem MPP and NDC won ena sobo kese no yemfa embo mu omuni abrofo na kan bom anu mo destroy Ghana oman no masa every 1992 besi na fourth republic way it has caused more harm to this country than good. Mama first of all say on place state of emergency. Nianya man ni auditing. Obia was
Come and sign young Quenchia, a Sprinter bus, CB, VIP, ni Toyota Corolla, a year private car, make us say, any pan so to one more and see a drama once a prana dear more din, what for mina and I don't posse a ben for mina, while dancing north. Ben Simo was sentimental.
The buyer, no, the woman says, Sprinter driver, any bus and I crash yas, a can't say, private car, show, and so called out. But any who are, any who dear, mean can't cry, any papa 80 dear. I will pay to the moon.
Let me me phone to me, mammy, too soon. And I'm who says Sprinter car. Like, I thought for my share car. And one I ordered the boom now. Like, your driver this way, but likely a car. Obiala said in your serious intercept. The driver.
District commander, and so any command, the Mr. Police penny, so say. By Yamia, you team you in a friend. So far, honey, who say Nipa, there's a 6. And you know more could you to I do Magu body guard hospital. That Peter Bisu at the core, other hospital, Formana Hospital, don't pass hospital by any may be said by any prepare. I have also. Meeting Isaac K. Nomanyo Adom Kasie.
Maminya no so na Adom TV Badwam Kasie no memfansi ha seda ye wodia emrani adaje a wode ma yenti wadaroma twen ye wo online stories no bi e wo ha nso na gugu nya gugu atwankasa emfra me mu odene tie bia na de wo bonkrata na nu ntem online de no ye de to so twen sisi ya de radia se papa pa de radia ya ne do so do ebro ya dwene ne ya ntiase so ya da se papa ya da se pa ensure wato ya bo rade wo so mpa ye se enye hwe se de wo de ya ba bedru sa ne yestre sense wo bi a hwe ente hwe se de news de zoto a as se ni se de bi nya ne ye petie mi gidi ye se bi a wo nso so to nkra ha jai ye so ra humachi nya me pene de ya bedru from money lights and ne jai unwanim ti ada na se ni nyina mu odi abedu asumdiem ye gidi ye se wo so ho ye yankopon adom ono wabusua ye da se pa radio fosifo ye chia mo 97.3 and 9.1 ti ye chia mo e mamu akwaba after birthday ame adom odi ye ya sa ba bi hie mu ebiem 97.1 radio fosu ye mamu ache ti anopai mene owura Benjamin asante dako ene waha eme na no permit ya
na obo mi di yi o seriously osmosis
se na ni age
ele is going to be so na parliament mi
obo
an ye we nyina engineer yi su kakra you know ana ade no so no fiama kwa ka na magye mu kakra o enyem no monsesa oh Philomena ulugu fly Michelle, we are still in the month.
Yeah.
A birthday month. So mom shall say from 1st of April, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. It's April, no. Forget it. You still have life. When you made your chair, that's the most important thing. It was on the pay more they hear and say, "Made was for enkwa." So as I say, made that was for life, the gift of life, the biggest miracle. I won't mean yahushi. Ko prese o pisika nyina so oni nkwa sika pe bia ni ho o pe ka oni nkwa ka bia ni ho o be si dan to 20 o be president o be si ni nyina na die hia a ye fapem na nkasa ye se onyame de won kwa fm just a second in your life no na me ni obi di nkomo wase me ka o radio so se o so ano pa so wa na wa hye watade nipa ye nua be me report ye am say ye ni news e obo ase me nipa ye wallahi mini paper say
Weber
mini pay ye oboase report Isaac no menyo enra wi no odi mfonyin ni ma obi no di goose bi hey efi am nkwase mo ka dia what dress ya no kama o afi de enyumiro wi na ekwu uni o magu ba bia mana wo shebre so asasa
abna kwese de ni patete asprede wo kwan ni mu
I'm telling you, and Debbie Adameka, in Quenchiani be wa.
It's avoidable.
It makes me see no coin. In Quenchiani be wa. It only a bomb pie, be a case ye free museum, an office be a diagro. Debbie. Because Quenchiani be or pow, choose a DSC, would say, Posy pay you or empty pay your name in comma or boy. ne kwa kwanhyɛ fa so esi na ona makra Kumasi road ona Cape Coast kwa no so dia wa beto samia sprinter for no awurade nyankopɔ na enipa nso ti hyɛn ni mo
ya edin
obia edin because obia person odu ahead of time unim so person do Kumasi 6 a 12 midnight there say osimu
simu ntam
so what is here because ofa car anopa no num na so person do Kumasi no nsia na person nipa nyina no omkowu na asa enti yankasa bebre de make nyina say ye nyina ye ma yankwa ho hia yen pa ye nyina dia ya ne so won na ye nyim omo da ache omo ye titiw ebinim ye breadwinners of the family
ono na kɔ na efia ye din hwe
bibia say eno nko ane the unfortunate thing
obi na ba ko da
bibia say eno be ko fie ma no pa no te say yo ne kese pa na na
na wo sprint emu ache mienu de mesre ai nipa na gumu
Erade nkoso hu yemo
mo boya do bafo ya pentama akohene
you know it's
no de nesia be sen obi
eno ye wie na motofo nso mo nenam ye ntam ai
no so ba no obo
o de be pim
wo kwa ni ho no so still obo abe pe so owura mu
you know so
ni speed a wodie wonwini so obi cross obi ehu sa traffic wom kakra nti wo cross eno ane so wo basa wezu je se mampani bi be ka kire
no
wezu je se assembly bi be ka kire
no de bia na de bia me ka se ye nhwan ye hu amfiri amanyo semu a de bia no bi ye mfom so ye ko hye mampani de no why moto na utwi na hyen na utwi no mampani asudie nse true na boafo no o kwan no gata se de nsuo to anima me ka se nsuo to kakra ni ma eka
na ne ekwohwe ho kwan
nyoma ayi abegu kwan ni mu no eno ankasa timi hihye no te se ayi
provision shop
I'm telling you nyoma ayi abegu kwan ni de bia de new town hayaye example enye kra eno man so ayi afiri maba no enye nyoma bia o na no da won se mampani tu e konsrahwe na ohwe mmia hodo a omo yiye ye nyoma ensem fata no sesi a ye bubu nyoma yi ebinim be sori akasa se na oye oni tima so o ye mfomso no yensa nya tima ma na fa yo ne bre nyina
because we affect we affect the beer
I don't know queen because we share nkomo no mudi a nipa be ba ko mienu miensa nyimako mienu bi akọ block kwan nti nsuo na ebe nyina no e divert ko amanfo fie ni omo offices na nipa edwumako be ba ko and you're asking the assembly for ni ayi for opinion leaders na nanom ho Ghana for this year obi ha be hwe amana pejesi amanyo semti ye dwini gu no bo so bi dire che no ka so nipa bo ne de we
wa wanzu nim se ba bi
we
na fe ko hwemura no me se gata ekwan no na make enso yi to emunya careful wo a wonim baabi no emfa o se me ka kire wo me se enso to a baabi a wonim emfa because ye hoyi se kwan na nya se mi minimu a enso na bua
afa baabi a
ka se bia ni nya level but we na ni enso ne ko efi nko a efi na ahyemu ma na atwea begu kwan yi mu efi ho na ye ya akora ye mpanimfo ne ye enso ye tifie ne ye tia ye ma akora ye fia ne ye ka ba mi wa ye badwom ye bakromu a ne ye hwe bonkum nifa na obi no ne ye tunwura na gu ho na wura fi se nso bi beto ame baba wan kasa wani mu ho gata emu asie ya wontie ye me banyum bia na metie efi atwa wo ho ahye wa address shepe ye efi atwa wo ho ahye ye
come on
efi pharmacy ani mu gata no aya ma se twon emma ene nsuo na atwa fa ho entontom nko anso ye che entontom dan aduru
fa number no tudwa your minute be nsia bi ona fe call
0302211701 702703 704
yes
211 703 704 me enwuze nso atowo ho a me ahwe se
beyond nsuo na atọ na bia na asem bia hintae e bia obi so ya de pa bi o baabi bia to see o baabi hwe adwene si so ye the Ghana we all want to build and ye can was
arahosam brawani ase se ma miedu ne ehu so o mawu wo efuo mu
oh
sanke ye bia ni ahwe arahosam young girls to otumu so mo ye young ye nim ne nipa dia wusa pepa no asa ba ne ye behwehwe wo mo because of the enibre borrow bi fie dem run dem kuno dwane firi mu na onam wiase da sore se nipa se no enti ma memra ha
ko he
ti okuje to black one e kase wenye foreign affairs we senior lawyer I don't see Mahama reinstating CJ even after probe on the who say CJ besa ba ye wie kura na se de beti bi omba ne enko same ho same no pay ye mo ache mo akwa ba
mejo sumi ni abapo
onyankopon adom ye ho ye
na obi self desu na wachia of my here communist anti-mami.
Ojo so.
Say, enche by 2028. Obinya post-kese.
Ofri ye we you review one.
Obinya post-kese.
Amen.
Na me fe fidie so. Mi ame bo. Onabo branch champo. Abiti FMP. B. Agenda the commerce and take on be den. Every Obinya post. Isua to abiti fi pap. Isua to abiti fi. Me kasa ntwana mbo se na weda nete. Na isua to na enranso ye corner branch champo de ni chere kumase.
Na sasa news ye yi wa ha. Ye na ye yi wa he. Enti ye.
Kwasi ye ya. Ya ye nko abodi ye ho. Abodi ya no pay ye mo ache. Abodi ye mo ache. Oh no, TV no my abodi ye. Oh God.
Abodi also.
Abodi also. Abodi ya no pay ye mo ache.
Me Jesu be bi efia ne o mai.
Ya da se. Na he na o efia no pay.
Efia me ba na kwabro be ku o. Kwabro be ku o. Wa shada proponi sati sene. Wa from my church.
E te se nya ju baketwo.
Muesi ya ho. Semanti adoma me na ti be credit am me frɛ. O tan bi o tan ye. Fia nyankopo admadi a chela ku biu. Na me kase free nkoko ni road.
Good.
Sere bia me no. Ne insusu ato ha papa egusu kura eto.
Yes.
Egusu to na ebe sre adraba fo na omnam kwani nyina so. Efia eni na ochukura mfa se free nkoko elko abrem be bia professor bi pankese ho be bia ka kese pa ni ka ketwa akosa akoko eni tafre akosia dokwa ye bebo hwan bon na je yikopie so anajo na ahomti ni mo accident na fo se obia emu na so omo plan ade de ye hunu ye be sre bo mo ka sere kwachiri min kase be brero bi so masu bi na
da say Ralph was so Ralph no pay
ansana Ralph beba no ma men kan che mema ni nyina Thomas ne nan ye nan wagya ho aba me nan ye nan wagya ho aba me srew isu ne tutore ma ne na da yes aba kono HR cho krata to onkoa na oni ayai
pani yo de yamre na so yam fa Ralph for your last caller me do for no pay mo ache
oba hima eje osu anya do apom ti sen
yankopon adom ye ho ye pa
ya choma he no se rat mi chama ka the blues come that and send ye pa
na de mutimi chia ma na wo de crash ma so mfa ma mema
na se me na ma peke
ewi ase
ana we se na ma
peke na refi no me amamre mu no amamre mu no oba totu a hefa na twere na wakotia ba asna
etwe be ma dem
we se me na me
Enye panasa
Badwam etiu.
Ama me kwase mpare Ghana ha. Me si nipa binum kwa mfaso ma Ghana yifin edos yie pa. Enye nkwala zo peyifo. Onu mu nsu a, odi ba na to river sa. O real bro, o to river sa. O ka o say ayifo no mo ho na omo enya ba ni twamuka. Ghana tikane di twamuka. Ghana be dia kwenenim. Ye mama fin na magana etiti pro no Ghana esel ye mfoso na so ntre magana nye kama mai o mai no kwase pase keke trefon kala boy yen ke tra ba ke nyina ba nyankopon pefi e o to du huni no be on ampa o mai why ye ye min sure ba so eh o de why
ya da se wada mo emfancy ai radio for sufo anopay ye da mo ase ye chia mo papa mo chief executive officer was once like you he is still. Yes, or that's so ye juma no. Nti monsom na wo obi de ye na wo so de ayeye. Ti nyame hira mo papa. Ye mfansi ha. Show ne de afa kura de ahyase. Ye kona agudie mo nsam besi body de aba na fe health tips frequent urination. Then twaso enenso na fe nsam ba ko mienu beba ahosepe wo ho. Asemi di ka sika. Ennen kura ne bia school. Next week o mu bie 1000 Ghana. Star 281 hash. Star 281 hash option here 4 trying to see 10 Ghana. Keju eba. First row ni besu Wajo 1,000 boko nation ye tight ana loto ye ni tight so we ever discussing actually tie kwaba.
Right, fantastic morning. Busia, around so good evening, 7 day at 12 so say Badwam Kensi. Sana pay my team minimum and yahe say ensure air tonya some ketwa. It's not say me team minimum. But you say be awono. My house in so to. Say be awa shemi in so to yedia. Hon sound sansa twankasa from asorebo. It's my share hu ye or baby wo bia. And of course and e be skin so to ne ska beto mu. Come on. Jene for kakra gum kran sana my draw on star 281 hash na ode kakra agumo espa could be 5 Ghana cedis and yes o twa 3 bi pe twa 4 bi pe twa 5 twa 6 twa 10 na ma chances no adoso na what's me discard ya go bottom star 281 hash select Adom TV na fa kakra gusto na no pa me chose kan fa go bottom mo sanse nso to na o discard kama pa paribo twa me producer kejuara nkasa ni Erica Siedu pwede be mo akwa me sha serie free the English Premiership nra na se ka se draw bi na ba na so Man City it be Jan National Boston Villa by 2-1 ajere 3 maximum points in the EPL and of course in the Spanish La Liga Valencia and the Espanyol game no ye 1-1 and Barca as sujina nice so kikri na ye scored one more my players be arrested since El Clasico Barca this weekend anya sam keto akra ne senti no na se kwan bia so no omo changes kakra e wo team ni mu 1-0 team di ball mayoka e ma yewie e wo sa game ni mu yenko hwe de so EPL and of course La Liga Senone matches via Barcelona in the EPL and of course La Liga the Barca win on nyanra no amana kore nimpa ye e wo 76 points and Real Madrid team win in the end sense obo 69 points and Real Madrid and of course there is a Clasico and all the Copa del Rey final this weekend na Barcelona chafanu na ay wide person mo jomo din pa virtue of Venra so Man City game or boy winning you know tino wa ba beto so me and 61 points it's on top of the table Liverpool with 79 Arsenal 66 and Man City 61 until the kan kakono de sa Man City about top 4 ni bi wa bread this season bra wa bre nyina still or top 4 ni mo za pa 4 de ebi wo mo league ni mo pa nya sam keto akra tie he it's Aston Villa be na fi ho so den American Crabia na betch Arsenal and Crystal Palace na ebo na say Arsenal no close gap on yen so betumi abibi na Arsenal there and so no then on the other games Kpebu Spanish League and fixtures no and then the doors ye pa apart from Real Madrid or born on other games so be Barcelona and Las Palmas away to Athletic Club of Bilbao Celta de Vigo to BRL Deportivo Alaves Real Sociedad Getafe and of course Real Madrid we and the matches Barcelona Spanish La Liga Kpebu and ordin pa ye pa ye say Real Madrid with me win now close gap on and say go welcome American Crabia and a betche na can say Italian Serie A Basso Cagliari Fiorentina Genoa Lazio Parma Juventus Torino Udinese pop fio fi Montino when the fortress and yen transfer kakra and on one seven no Franco Trading Enterprise can one edin some no bro Franco Trading Enterprise phone papa fie Franco Trading Enterprise and appliance a hold also mo dia ba begumu no anya sam keto akra and take a shedding so sa and so far am now yemra fie me de ekoso wo fie the Black Stars of Ghana Gomo na kwambia so makachi yeko antimian qualify for Morocco aye AFCON e be koso hormono former assistant coach ma Black Stars sponsor Kunadu and in some tujwa ese kwambia so no amanfo keka say ya na local coaches enyade ana local coaches enyade omuntumi coach Ghana Black Stars and so no na next wedding ruba ko pa and said that biara obetumi the Black Stars age AFCON
for Ghana. That is what I think we are dying to achieve, to win the AFCON for Ghana.
You want to win the AFCON for Ghana as a head coach of the team?
Whatever, even as an assistant, I don't mind. I just want to win the AFCON for Ghana.
Right, and on and somewhere Master Kunadu Tuja. Now, if you're in Kpebu Metema Kumasa Sante Kodoko appointments and confirmed Prosper Netogum Co. Into appointment number 2. They say Abdul Karim Zito, one on our technical director and interim head coach on any other squad and Yabo Mudino. Yanko Musisia, Bernard Paribo training.
ɛno a ne ma onya ne tie se Kumasi Asante Kotoko ane coach Prosper na Teugu maton kwata mapai ɛno na mpanyimfo no hyɛbɔ se enche ɔmode nyama gugu akwemu ama etitafo be hu de akonyina ene de mpanyimfo de ɔse ayoyo a wɔmbra ɔmapao Abdul Karim Zito se ɔno ene sisi ɔmɛboboko no technical director afenso ɔno a ebegyina mu aye acting head coach imprempren ya ekopem da ɔmobenya coach a ɔbekuta boboko no eno chini mpanyimfo de ka ho se Prince Yowusu ebegyina aboa Karim Zito senior assistant coach club ne legend ani din ade Malik Jaber na nkono ena ye technical director Edema Bobu Konizei mpanyimfo chiremu ono embe technical advisor Emma Kumasi Asante Kotoko technical team no sebe ya Bobu ko na betimi afa no ntumapa efra mpanyimfo ka kire echitafo se omunya botoyem efise new technical team ya omude abayi omu ni daso se Kumasi Asante Kotoko ebesa afa no ntumapa efra no masense.
Wow, eti eno ne de ekoso korokwa kache hye no so sa fa me mamanfo bebre na ka korokwa pamo mo de house for mo twen de pacho obi an taste yen twen the house for enso ebeye sabreye now ye kan sa no next games and they guarantee to aba obebo no ye Adriana Stars House of Folk Brekum Chelsea FA Cup semi final Dreams FC Gold Stars Medema and a Vision win immediate games and that coach Karim Zito na chidom anim somber no ma bodjuma na bibia so atima ko yete no so wansa ba no Prosper na Telgum on our screen sisia Prosper abra oba be pie mu e wo korokoro ne numbers ni yes and ohwe sabre de ne ma sie kwa na kwan bia so no Prosper na Telgum or trophy back ko bitimi de akere as coach of Koroko sansa na no Otimeji League and sana the second coming in Oba the kind of 96 matches, so we need 46, lose 25, and of course share 106 goals and Prosper ni. Well, you see, he's no more the coach of Asante Kotoko and Tikashan Society family. Now it is confirmed. Actually, the Ekaka corner there, Bibia Sasa, Obitma qualified for the Ghanaian Premier League. Aka 4 games to spare. And watch ye pet a born coming, you pen to me ante. And you see in zone 1A. Anya top sport. They have a playoff. When you playoff, na kuyima RTU be back to the Premier League. Last season, Petre sa no koya in the RTU. The kaka konde and share obesan ba no abojuma ewo Ghanaian Premier League anymore. Na ya kan sa no na Franco Trading Enterprise for papa fie. Omo ke hono pe ne den sam no ebro medom number na beto just sia at the amount. And right the Black Satellite of Ghana, we see more here for the AFCON no. Omo toa so omo Zambia they friendly match back up so the Black Satellite Eluzu 2-1 to Zambia. I see Tiana Banisea and Shadanya Ibia Papa Biasa on the 27th and a chassis to the 18th of May. In Tianunedia, some more Desmond Affair, one of our head coach, the Satellites, our head Nimo Second Biaso, commit me Winnie. Oh, Winnie. Naka, my Vimana Banisamo, I don't see form about the Hopi tournament proper Nasadia, Desmond and then the man said it's Marco Bojima, Adiama on my Ikana. Now, I feel for Franco, a numbers, now, son, no. Star 281 hash select Adom TV never be go some baba drawback kusisia Franco number is 0246 422 338 0246 422 338 and 055 593 9311 we have Franco one number sir yeah boss so at yama no matter the phone I guess the phone in my Franco there will be Samsung CCTV camera some of far baby go fie anya some get to a washing machine rice cooker bobo ni na benya bi Franco Trading Enterprise computer ho ne so Oma Jairo Maniasia, enya sam keto akra no ho asamra na okopie mu wo mame amabuzia ne 1 year anniversary na baso baso the normal activities bi abusua ani adofo ka kire mo said the baso ni Friday 25th April evening of praise and Thanksgiving Saturday 26th April a donation to orphanages and I consider 27th April a Thanksgiving service at Wadabraka Methodist Timon Shannon Society family the family of Madam Amma Buzia and almost say more da bia say 1 year imu no ma hyeche mo wre na adu so say mba anniversary so mba ba taw machi na bibia so atime akọ eye no kwedi sia konkwa no pere nsam no brel Bernard Parebo twa me producer ya na wakade na nkasa kakejwa no were kase edu bwari na miwie pe na kese mesese fiama kwa tamakro etwaso no de pon nsam ade amaw asana me koro ma me osika no na eje kakra go botomi so to na ja fa check wo hafa yes star 281 hash na select Adom TV nefa be go susi an emfa kakra nguso dibi na nkofo di ana say e wo say untimi ndibi na obetima di o Wait, my DB. Yeah. Right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who wins my cash? 1,000 Ghana cedis and nano pay. Yanko 0248658 ... 0248658 ... Well, congratulations. Yeah, Frost is here and Wakasa. Yeah, Frost is here and Wakasa. Sans what did they go botomo? Safi the one why they said because Udi yana babe go phone so. Star 281 as yenwe e fa bi kan na na obedi sika e de go botom. E bi anya wona wanya message nsi obi fofo nya message no. But wo na ma na babe tom ni to de kakra kan ho. E be boa pa yi ti pacho. Akra kan sisi ane ko star 281 ash na select Adom TV na fa bako anam yenu mi sign 9 enum edu e fa gusto na chances na nkosro. Fantastic morning. I was yama achemu akwa Badwam TV, so congratulations.
Thanks.
Wow. Now, Osha is here.
The person is Akima Prade or that area.
Hey, anopa inso to wana.
But I.
Hey, inso to say na abeto phone so ne de.
Me do nyame ha.
Wow. Now ucha.
Wait, I'm now. I'm running 35 series.
Okay.
Aha, I'm a physical, I'm 20.
And say I did you.
Allah.
Now what did be that?
This is the first time. I'm a teacher, my trouble that about that.
Okay.
I'm not with you, we do 2,000, you know. Then our price of 6 months. And I'm so start here and we travel.
So, eti say on number no say no try no next obi e be kan no pa una order mu no. Eti 1,000 Ghana cedis na beto so mebo a.
Flat this year.
Wow. Na no pa inso to see aba no o de be den.
Ha. Me yeah you on. Yeah you na me ho la pa.
Hey.
Allah. Entem.
Enye libi nya la balaba zan nim tia na akoso atwa. Why?
Na me said that you
oh.
Na me said that you na teacher to be or other stations in the back. And no me say na me try Adom dey.
Yeah, ola ka shine wa Adom. Tia akoso atwa, obesan de biem. Why?
Matter.
Yes, pa. Oh, you know, and I did. Congratulations. Also, bet my DP. You better another one. And sana ya fisho ni so nento so faka kregus ni diska. Efa go botomo. Congratulations. So now Adom TV na no pa ya. Ya chao. Fabigum ni yankwe ni mpade botwem producer. Kejo na kasa ni Erika Siedu Bwari Sabre apomode on sound na mesesa fiama kwata maklo ade toaso.
Menensomena wase emu akwa bamra Adom TV Badwam health tips so ye di nkomo na watch you frequent urination ebi awo Johnson tentem so adwen emaso fasedama endpoint homeopathic clinic na daroma na ye di sa nkomo ene no ye wo Dr. Dubuaten ye ne no edi nkomo ntime so frɛ ya friend just at all times na ye problem but aside no the friend na on do who miss call for back na yes on na to aso fa no say personal doctor so ebeboa wankasa is offering anytime be a health nko ade a obeje so frequent urination na ho komo ene yedi na dog na memu akwa aba nti yenhwe ebre ben na ewo se eye concern afia junso ya wojo nso yi de bi eso ko hu doctor
tamo se Johnson tentem a man ye concern ene se disturb na Johnson tiwuntimi na me Johnson be 4 to 10 times a day at night.
At night. That's a night then a problem.
A night day a problem. Day see a problem.
Okay.
Obi so 30 minutes interval. Pure.
Na Johnson ko e bebra na me said.
Well, obi dey bebre. It depend why the corona why this Johnson neighbor.
Okay.
We make Johnson bebre. Obi dey so kakra bi okwa on fele say obe fele say Johnson den. But obe kon kakra bi na beba. It is said Johnson doors say no so. But the fact is that Johnson account. I account intentem it should be a matter of concern.
Okay. No bi o betimi account so onyo so. But to say do but okwa ma.
Well, and also do that stage so you need to find out. The entire Johnson what is a Johnson there now about Johnson number.
Okay.
You do that stage now and also find out.
And also.
Okay. Johnson account now ko Johnson now fe udu en ka fe oti yaw. E wo ba mu. Oti yaw e wo ba mu a. Also o timi ko hospital.
Okay.
Wo Johnson no what se wa sehyew. oba mu be ma ho hwehwe wo also call hospital
okay
Johnson de wo call ye na wo Johnson no Johnson afi wo chema sa na Johnson aba it should be a matter of consent to you also call hospital Johnson no wo Johnson wo say Johnson afi twa ahuro sent no a free Johnson no ba na no den highly offensive also rush call hospital Johnson dey will be na wa antwa mi kan kwa anko washroom a oba Johnson ase na ho there's such a person you need to go to hospital fast Johnson tino obi o wa affect no the sexual performances the sexual life what in yiri hia no akra ofele so oba Johnson tinama ne ho ajojo oba ko Johnson be ba na afi ajojo Johnson de na wo Johnson tentem afi de wo so wo socrete it should be a matter of consent to you okay. Johnson de wo no chese obi ha wo didi wo so wo didi pass so o fon Johnson de waya ase etimi ye wo ya also it should be a matter of consent
no conditions be etimi de sa Johnson problem ibana
yeah condition ni bi ene te say diabetes ebe mo Johnson tentem prostate conditions ebe mo Johnson tentem infections ebe mo Johnson tentem cystitis obi a bladder are inflamed ebe mo Johnson tentem obi wana the side effect of medication ebe mo Johnson tentem obi a kidney infection and kidney conditions ni bi wo ha ene so ka ebe mo Johnson tentem so anything eso bia ne at the property and lifestyle bi e woni pa no so ebe mo Johnson tentem anything Johnson tentem no so wonya hu any of these things no a na o say matter of concern also timi rush eko ayarsabi antam na hospital ba kwa metimi di adanse ama wo eye ba bia me dey make say topic ya yensa wo endpoint no mean discuss anything say ope o set condition ni bia wo betimi afre endpoint was 0244 86 70 68 ya was Spinters Road Shell signboard Tema Committee 22 Kumase Kronom Aboahia Techiman Hansa opposite Josbo filling station and Kumase Kronom Aboahia and the Obiso Takra the Anaje Queen of Peace and Ziama 0244 86 70 68 endpoint to me particular.
Yeah, that's Dr. Duboate and then so yana say faster than mano. Bra wo friend number no. Na dia kan I say ya no 5 minutes nti bi wo ho na bibi wo ho a ya musa utimi friend obejo so. Number no 0244 867068. Ochina so se nkwa hoden e wo ho akan ye ho na ento so. Yada se yamu akwa babie mra Adom TV Badwam dwumadi so yada se pa mrani adaje migidi ye se wani aje agudie mu nsam ho health tips no so o follow frequent urination koso amu ani ni akire na wotwe mu nkomo eno no nti se de ne yedi si ye no chena ade pache ne nkwa hoden wo ho a ye beto aso de edu so yi me hye kese no sister Sandibi oye guy ti ahosepe na ne bre no aso ai ena ahosepe ne de me maje adwa ena me de bro fise ya hye ne ma bi ahyemu a e wo se yetena se se be ya obetumi enjoy show no nti sister Sunday you too echia oyamu akwa ba koso na ye de wo ye no nyame e hwe obo ho ban o psa no ma hu ne sa na is content na no wo building up no a wo de ba insurance ato papa insurance ato ne nyame ye dana se pa o yadwuma we nim su ato obeba pepe because odofo bi da ho twen so betie news no odofo bi da ho so betie agudie mu nsem ti nyame nso onyi ye mada se de nsuo na no den tie mu mframanom ne ade okrakra ya kakra mudjo wasade ya baboko nti ede awrade ase ne ada wo nso ase koso mo afidie no enna ha na ene wa hosapemu no nkomo bi eboboba na wei eye ko sanbia enei Nigerian actress Bimbo ni movie a wo yie na say ni movie so de ba de anya grokra efeye na Bimbo according to Bimbo the voice na matie na video na mahunu ne de o se Ghanaians Ghana for bio movie ne ba 30 minutes kra mana kwabra ne o show onu upload on YouTube no 30 minutes my ema wonsa ho nkwan ne show Bimbo atwa papa nanka enye ne bone so se bia well because so person yehwe nti na odi abai na ka wodi ahyemu pa movie video directors lights camera any sets any dress any like can nyankraka ti wodi beto YouTube na jamada roma ahwehwe bia na onyenye bi wo ho de ateteneka onu ba bia na obi afa no wo twagum no this sansam ne beto dwa no Ghana fo bi nso a react na Ghana for adwanso ana say Ghana for support the war ye na na yanko hwe de Ghana for so kafa bimbo the frustration wa pour out no yanko hwe bimba.
And you talk a lot of trash. Let me give you an example of what you do. So guys, have you seen this beautiful movie? It's a lovely movie, it's a nice movie. So the movie is nice. Tell us what you think about the movie. That's not a review. You're talking bullshit. And using our thumbnail for clickbait. Don't put up, don't use my, I already feel, don't review my movie. Don't talk about my film. Because when I take your channel down, or I have you picked up and arrested, nobody should come and cry wolf and say Bimbo is actually using power to intimidate anybody. Because I'm warning you now. The TV station in Ghana, you're not untouchable. You're not unreachable. Stop uploading my movies on your channel. Those of you that use my thumbnail and my title and you use another film, I don't care if I'm in the film. Don't use my thumbnail. It's my intellectual property. It's mine. And I'm not giving you permission to use it. Please. I've had sleepless nights. My eyes are red. I haven't slept. I've been working on PR. I've been spending money. My family, my father, my nephew, my sister. Nobody has slept because we're all working to make sure that this PR is like huge. Then one evil person will now wake up and decide to use my property, my intellectual property, because you want to feed. And you think that food will digest? Please, I'm warning you now. I mind my business. When I do my crazy, I make you guys laugh, I go back into my shell. Do not see a side of me that you will not like. I'm warning you. Bimbo Ademoye. I'll mention your name because as it speaks now you get new film. You're the one with the new movie. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I've gone to watch it. I've watched it. It's a good movie. Cool. But yes, what's happening? This whole PR stunt, mentioning Ghana with the, oh, stop showing it. We don't want money. All those things. Give me a break, girl. Give me a break. I don't blame you. It is the Ghanaian television stations that I blame because they themselves, over 80% of what's on their television stations is Nigerian consumption. And they are promoting Nigeria, but yet their senses, they don't have it. Some of us that they know us to, when they call us free, that is what they want. I don't blame you. Do you understand where I'm coming from? I don't. With all your movies, you have watermarked them. So anytime they are showing these movies, they're actually doing adverts for you people. They're actually promoting Nigeria. They're always promoting Nigeria. So you calling them out, your copyright and all, I understand. No problem. At the end of the day, in the movies, when you watch them, they promote you. And we come and we watch it. Do you understand what I'm saying? We look at it. So here is it. Since you are giving the message, it was the same thing Omoni did before she dropped Atalugo. She said the same thing and she dropped it. When she dropped it, all happened. Yes, baby. Hold on. My baby is calling me. I'll be back with part 2.
Facha yempa, we nye Ghanaian. We are Nigerian. Intino yabehwe na yape Ghanaians. Oya Ghanaian. But we just onipa baako so ho na o kire na adwen. Nti ono no ne de no obia e won right so timi kire na adwen e wo bibia emu ono hunu ne se in a way ni ye promote but Bimbo enhunu ne sa ye be promote de ba no hwena enipa no upload ya 30 minutes bia an hour ago na wash ase na wuyi e wo stations no. It's fine any bona fide property what you warning you're careful teach you the stations no mu yie no oh abro betwetwe ankrofo ka na nya kanketwa twetwe o matela tele nti obenya mfaso kakra o YouTube no also show ni free because of so audience who painting nti yemfa free that side memenya bufuo se bia so wo kire no ho da bi omonda o omonna na yakura say yes obi amaya bi say yenkoya nya bete. So you can imagine movie, a whole movie like 1 hour. Cut, stop, saa ne anya easy ti yesre mo yente na wase yete na se from south side ho no a abufo bia eni achire enti Nigerian actress eye Bimbo ne one na wono so ede amaye no na obi so abechire na adwen no na yento so no yemre fie na yankasa yen actor a ne nyame ama ne muso ede na komra hye bedwa fie mu esan aya waso West Wogon adehye agi a wonji ne di enti ene wo ma hye bedwa fie John Seto Dumalo ena me kana asemi ese ne fair salary one ne ire ne mawo dabi first onyaye o ne constituency ho ekunafo no wo mo cheye kunafo e won constituency no mo tie a bible nso aka say ya moa onibie nwisia ne nyanka ene ekunafo ya moa wo mo hu hira ne bebre nti ne first one say no amefa nko sa side way ebia kane kunu etiase a ko be ya ma abro so oni hoi ame sho mo shoe no ye moa wo mo na kuna no ye mema nso mo bro we nso ye ada ayi discussion for other day ye ka kuna se mema bi nso ye kunafo nso mo de ya ye moa wo mo ye mema monka fra o so mema bi nso ne yira kwa ma enye ya na am say I think say ya dream say ye sika no nko a ene bi oba ne kunu koja no a ma no ase kuna no but obema bi nso ne yira no one ne ye bibia bomo no ko all of a sudden wo kwaja no ne nkura no omo de ya ye nkai wo mo ana ye kan kunafo ye de omo fra de ye hwe ho ye o mi mo ho no mo nso because mema bi nso bro ne nso bema nso nti ehye no hu no wo nso nke bia ono obusi ka bi ga ekọ no ho a nso wo kwagira la yisu se omo ye kiu de a fine so omo ka ye kiu na bema gina mu a je se o ntimi nyina mu mpo fe de Chese ye ememe kunafo bi etesa monka fra ate na Awurade nyi destiny helpers mamo omo amutichiro wona e papa no because obi ho no mo a sebi oba no koye no chese abode ye ma wo ye no nti no chese utumu say wa piano ti kwa mana ko no wo ye de oye eno kwa me sure say very few but o meme bi a say e mi nim kra na sabre yiwu yes na che na ne bucket wa kra hwa so na sabre ginema nkra miensa be ma o ginema ti na wa ya de ti me sure say wo meme bi sa a wo nso ginemu because obi ho no ma o suro say o de nkra no oba bi ba o betete nkra no ye we no ne yire ne first wife ne te o motie no pese obi aba betete wo mo tie no no abetimi ahwe wo ma mo do stage bi a omu safe de like oma de omu ho omu nim se de be kura ye ho obi ye bibia nhye omu too much omu timi totototo ne ma ansa na bi obi ebetimi asaje oba afofo ye wo mema bi sa pa wo e ma ne de dodo no akra no eteko omu nware biem enti aye waso West Wogon brashe bedani ne first salary oni ekunafo na ediye yenkomra
videos in the Tesano area. Have an amazing week, guys.
Kakadamu. Zaman kuli.
Ina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Good morning, folks. So yesterday was Easter Monday, and I decided to use part of my first salary as a member of parliament to spend it with widows in the Tesano area. Have an amazing week, guys.
Enti aya waso West Wogon Russia Bejani John Dumelo na yes who no so ya do ye na ketu ya no ne kuna fochi Mr. next time ma yenye intimidation in free ho na mema no so mra mema bebre hede musu ne nwa wo musa kwan no so say US e di hu nkomo ebeka ho asem na Design and Technology Institute 2025-2026 admission eya dia ekoso na wo IT munim die wo pese wunya obi wo ho nkra bi wo ho no ma wo hu se fechere ye ni laptop wa keka si ani mobile phone wa keka si ani sakra no men kan chen so ye fechere o say ade fa ne bewura mu wo Design and Technology Institute na want to me no precision welding and fabrication, design innovation, graphic design, sound engineering, animation, photography, etc. Any entrepreneurship. Nina one more year Design and Technology Institute. One more edgy admission. Sabre ya into baby even as a junior high school 3. Where we bawus akrano sa niema we say oh ya dear. Onko hu school kra no wo ntifani room na omo top ne app moa no daachi wunim de be na me no so e de no e be kwa akosie nti ntwumika ne emfa wormo enko ho sesie for 0541 693534 0541 693534 na woni Design and Technology Institute mpenifo enkasa Kompu Ghana eye Easter sales no gusua ya ekoso till 30th April no mbewie nti ye gusua ya bo wonka ye sekone kwoto ade wo Kompu Ghana ya teso 50% ene ma be sa na omoton wo ho LG, Samsung, TCL, HP, Tecno, Infinix, Itel. Say ye TV, say ye fridge, say ye mobile phones. Just IT any electronics ho niema Kompu Ghana na kwoto na wo koto a ya teso 50% 50% into CCA na kokoto na say laptops say iPhones juices rice cookers ni nyina one more e will be e ho na the American say yes our promo we no so big one be ebekoso a second May big one obi betumi awe ni 85-inch smart TV and answer phones laptop juices rice cookers any niema bebre e ka ho na so ultimate to ade free 1000 Ghana kwa we invoice no code no wabo ahyem wo hyem from 1000 ho kono de na so wo dem wo qualify say draw no so ultimate e ka ho bi ya no e second May nti trumika na o koto electronic gadget ya mabobo so bia nko ba bia na Kompu Ghana no mo ye promotion I be end 30th wo to bibia wo ho so wo mate so 50% for number yi de makan bia na bibi kire wadwen 0302752020 0302752020 and our WhatsApp number is 0243 143143 0243143143 Jumedie one National Lottery Authority and akabomo terms and conditions apply media fear amankwa tamaklo mekwaba meba metwaso yesamo akwa babiem do Badom TV Badwam Jumedie so te anumia aboya na just say doctor time that so and was system and all the old timers na ke kan bomu a and also afa dog emo akwa be
yeah and
is it was system kura
masisem
mo
yeah enye me na masisem Ghana for na system mama me esan me nyuma pa ewurade de me ye na wo hwem kokurafo yi a se wo hwe baafo chei akonoba jeki omo ye tetefu because uhwe baafo chei wana nyumbi etabon eyase adwa bene mabedia bene enyumba ko bi ebetoda na mu chine peme enso mu hume akonoba jeke me dofo pass me ho abotre minim akonoba jeke one tintin na wo na sa kokko kakra no owo 80 something years.
Wow.
Na wo hwe almost as a boy me dey na ye nkwara tete concept na ye na ye ebikra na ye nyakra nwoye by minimum no that was 2021 and oba me hospital no kura ni ye won panyfo bi o maye adwuma ma o man Ghana di o mbedie kura na edin na mmire ya esen ke bi aban kura ko hwe o mo dabrem papa iba ho no na yale ha no pa eye serious se nye nyankopon na nam doctor so a ke bi ya papa yi nka o mo ntiase ebe din se obetim aso obi yare na ne lab ne scan ne bibia wo wafa ho ka wo wie no wasa ma ne sika se onje fanko didi because anya sa kura aduane kura okọ obedi no
anya papa
enti onyankopon na mesoma akono ba jeke ho to no eno no so kofa wo nuanom ye den e baaye ba fo chemu so ba no mu nyina so wo hwa kura dum so heavy do say ebcc eni ade no e ya ade e ha adwene yie but ena nyankopon nam doctor so enti bo ha na nkrofo se omo so ntimi fa bibia na mase na omo so wodi omo so aye atwam a eye adwom to omo yesa ka bo na miti anyum no so no anokwa eye nkrofo ye nyum mama but we miti a na awosen agume because hwe anyum kwamfo aso hye menu mienu ayale senti okoda akwaye mu aduanan aduane ni nsu ankana no onyame abie na nini jese sa niema mpayefo kikabo mu no ejese omo ato jompen enti eye enyum a enu na ma yede asesem na enyum nso aka akoma obi obetie bia no otumi so ko media so ankrofo de aye videos go super jese enyum no mofro kwado empanyinfu eye obi ade ye obi ate na nani age
mo why ade nti we the evidence base na yeso omo abaje ayare
omo na abaje ayare
ayare sanu ho ade na omde aye anyumu
ho aseda
ebi na ne de di kan ya obi so ehwe Dr. Time da
say ene ye da di kan ya ma men kan kire oyalefo bia say Dr. Time da so eye the choosing one eba apomodin ayaresa yemfa nnua ehahama enua hini ensa yale de metuma ka se obo ade ebesi nne si ye de bibiduro esa yale de ebinsi baabi ada ebinsi wiase baabi biala da mekai enra me post to ayibi wo me TikTok page na eye 2 weeks penny na crash no mo de baaye be 35 to 40 years osi okwada Kpebu 1 month almost on be yin junso twa na ontimi njunso o mse de best a year say ye because ni nyina a block a o ntimi nya hwe e domo ni furu Kpebu na baaye no kure ni obeduru ho no was ekwa na wotwe ntimi na ada otipensi ya abrantia na no dem wo so bue tese pains na no odin na wose ba week na ni ento oboba ya me hutre na esi na me ya me solo ya na me ko sense we here na me man na duru na wonum ye nya me ne me dance ni se me efisi ya wo mbesi na me ntwa ntroda obi akọ ba bia matena pen ma ye adwuma pen a ba bi foforo me wine pastor me pa na me ko ye galamse na galamse mu ye fere me wine pastor because adwuma bi enu wa wonti mi fa no koredie enwura munye me ba bia matena bia pastor me nye sofo but me ne ye ebiala se metuma na mo ba ko mienu ma manum asem ya meka asem si ha wa mejeje asem no ejit enipa we wo ye sofo me man na duro no num ye no any second me because any 1 minute na krache nada won num aduro kogu ne yem se eno ano no na wadentitamu a omo satam na wa ye lab wi na ono aso de na report nyina bai tamu a omo baji aduro nya na branch de wadaka na omo de ba mu kura age se e ho no mu hu se abrante no ho beto no na 2 weeks ni enora anano Monday adansi abrante no bae obedi ye fi se wo sha ase no maduro no pains yo edien yo wono atime dwonso kama medical ka say ye wo en ejese enfidie betimi a reject so wo enye ye but enfidie reject wa na Yehowa Nyankopon obo wo on reject. Why medical doctor be almost prostate cancer? On to me, so be able to do almost the rubber seno. Just what tipping your command, the can say, what you want no madro now, only when one new rubber. Maybe so a bad so. One no madro, bear 10 minutes time. Or no audience will say, impossible, so better imagine so because of the infidel can. They actually just on to me so on one so I research it when na but me can't say I had say free fidie I had say free nipa I had say free nim die every wo two for Nyankopon na wo two for Nyankopon so no ye to me no what this nipa bi nsa because enembre na nka Job ti ase a kan fidie be reject no say enye yie but the fidie I reject no ye wo two for Nyankopon bi a obamu a eye Sanya sanka Yesu Kristo antimi amfa netie anka obi ani ama nani ante. Na nka obi a wani hunu ade yesan de netie ebeka ho de anka aye wes. But enye detie no eye tumi ana ewo detie no bo. Enti na me gidi se so yarefo kora ba maso ye na me nuro nyina asa na me sense wo na se on jena wono at the end of the day no nipa ne benya yaresa because of say enye nsul na eye adwuma to me a one so anymore. Me catch it on say. Said jum to phone can me no me no. Ya pomod ni penti. And the doctor ko hunaman e wo wuram 40 days and nights. And then ensu ankana no. Enti me catch it oyare fo anope wanya stroke na wo hweme. Me catch it oyare fo anope wanya diabetes na wo hweme. Me catch it oyarefo anope na no achia on to me nkasa doctor bi a reject no say ya reject we say enye yie enne dai kura ento na me pa chaw say ya the time ato so say aka wo simaduasa na simaduasa no wotumi ye bre kakra na wotumi twam 29 minutes etugu na ka 1 minute na wo 2 na simidimafo herbal hospital ma me papa umuda obetenase ubenya nkwa anope be piem wo be dimafo herbal hospital doctor we pa na nyame di tumi yale nyina tumi asa nsa gise de wawu ana yesie no pa na ontumi se wunwi na yensie na yare na hawo yale na etete wa be piem wo me dimafo herbal hospital Ghana ha nyina ye blanket na ye mienu Kumasi ye bu akwa agogo enkna ha ye poku ya se mayela enne menu kasa wi ya me kwa kwatenase na me de tab ato yale fo yale so ekene yawo me wo krom ha Nyakopon ya adoma this week me wo program Friday na enti premium service no ebeba so Thursday awia enti nyambo ekena anopa ekosi se emodonko na matenase ahwe wo bibiara oba awie me doctors ni nyina efri donko ko ekena me the premium service so premium service no de me catch say obi biala waba premium service ni bi da ehu sa oba enya sam ketewa etimi de me kwa say yale na wo de ba enen no ewurade 2 minutes umfa nkofie obefre no book appointment 200 Ghana cedis na waji code me pa cho uji code atam na ebeka no na wadi sa atam so na wadi abam hospital oba eye 1-on-1 woni doctor edujemfi ye do beto se ese ye massage wa ye be massage bibi akama na ya ma woduro na me se won koduro fie no ewurade 2 minutes because of say first time one obi a oba me dey for herbal hospital doctor mia enka na ntwie twoma me hu ene tu se abo 130 na ekoi so obi ba me dey for se bi obi a waba 2 weeks na oba review no oba no betra woni me se mbusa se ma me ana papa na me nana oba ya wo call ye no etisen afia me se wonya single person and a single person like say doctor me ba ya me kwadi na etia na tie ana ma hunu so da wo bibia la oba me di mafo bia doctor me ba na me ntumi nante ena me tumi nante doctor me ba ye de me ye swame ana ye de me tena hwim na eba ye ena me na me ba ye doctor na me ba na mani huna de ena mani huna de me ba na mano achia ena mano atene me ba na mesisi ena sisi atene obese me ba kra me bedu overpass na wo pokuya son no yes so bi mu na ye de me fun ye first day no eso na me na me foro ye na me fun ebetwa akwa ni mu fo aka abaye de urade na me di mafo so ye ne ehu enwanwa anope yali biala hawo etiti wo bia be pie mo me di mafo herbal hospital nkopon ya aduma on the 30th ena enkran ye che ye Easter eniema na me say eye na okay say yeah next week Wednesday ena ye che ye niema no okay me pa cho enkran ha ye be che mobile phone 30 okay 30 ni ye from 70 equals 100 first to 70 yeah on be can ba hospital ho enne na what first 70 you know obi abenya TV
oh okay
na what you say ne enipa dioso a wo ma ba medi mafo da o mu kro mo card ebedi kan ba be send live first 70 no ye be me obi a TV 32 inches okay. From 70 to 100 obi abenya mobile phone afe enu free mu from 101 e ko nyina de emo ni anwa ene de e ma wo mu etina metimi ka se Ghana ha ye we card bi eni ho a ehu hia na e value chain medimafo hospital card because there is no card you use wo man Ghana obetimi kura dia kwakwa sanlai agi eburu a ya toton ana yokogele so we kono me dem kura card
go be ne price was kura
what you say but card ya wotimi de kwa sanlai agi TV ekwaji mobile phone edu doctor kura bevda wasan de a checker with the same card etimi pa chaw medimafo herbal hospital card no uba hospital wa ma card ni hu hiam ayarsan de wonya bedu won ko ade a eti say 1+1 eye 2 ensesa ye wo me na 1+1 ye 2 ensesa da ende na ho beto ba card no hwani yi na fasie because of say debi obeti no Adom TV say doctor say wo checker doctor say wo che TV doctor say wo che mobile phone wo che ammonia nwa na the card na aba bagim anopa obisi misisi machika se mi kotodwe mi ntumi nante mi widie mu hihye mi wanya ka akwansia wona mu abu wonsam abu ne nyina ye entatia case be pie mo medimafo obisi mi kurapoma mi ba na mi kurapoma na enedia mi nkuta biem se wo kurapoma na wagya ato atwene sa adanse die we kura doctor mi ma wo medi no TV no so because normal because poma no kura na wo de ba onfa nkofie hwi ni wutimu ne obesole anante sa adanse we yempe biem because ebu doctor kakasa me check 3 months kumase ni Accra emre wafo nkokurafo ato pomaguo yentumi nkan be piem o medimafo herbal hospital be piem gidie wawuo ana yesie no be man finhie dunie o be man timi solid da me kana ha say 24 hours sa ansolia sika wo betua ye metua na times 10 e de amam oba wo peba yes yesi ni friend nka so bebobo na onim de 9 esiso maye aye nkokurafo 90 years 101 fo nyina la na wo hu ensole nyina ho sole
do me number no
yes number ni 0244 774282 0244 774282 and 0500 727215 0500 727215 ufra number to nyina eba medimafo eba hospital
yada sepa Dr. Aduja Mfino no Dr. Time da so na yete no enka no frɛ no na wona nani enkommo ya wie dia ma memfa ye birthday celebrant yi so enwura mu fast ya me aye bi ogusu anso ye nti wa ya me enuane mu aye ne won kamom ene awurade ase happy birthday enko emma Rama, they be away from a Rama. I'm funny, dear mammy. Happy birthday. Or they say V. Okay, happy birthday. Nyame show. Nyame yo kese. Kosi se obe kese pa TV na da so no. Nyame ndomo erama na e wish you happy birthday. Onkwaso. Happy birthday nkoma Percy Bedu. Happy birthday, Percy Bedu, Anglo Gold Ashanti, founder of CKC, 1992 year group, Obuase. Enti Ora Percy Bedu, happy birthday, Ochame, Amwakoda na Ewisho, happy birthday, Unkwaso, Nyamisha, Papa. Happy birthday, Elizabeth Bawa Oware. Happy birthday, Elizabeth Bawa Oware, Auntie Amma Odamtin, and Ewisho, happy birthday. Obapa Unkwaso. Na mimia entini ni moja ni afusane kama onkwaso obi odin birthday ne bia ye wo show happy birthday radin shra radin okese mama musumfra domo enkwa domo midi afia amankwa tamaklo honorable JP Jordan Bismarck akwesinsia ye krado odi asemidi ka dwumedie no etwaso nye fide ni free head nenso wo bi ka oso amane na ha ye kwaba
Akwesi
Commander 6. Kano said yes, yeah.
Menim baby awo. Se ensuo nguo de na every what dia ne sa. Ba ankra ha de ensuo gu pa. Te so hwe kwam de da ho. Mebre na hyehye fie tie ne efri abo se efri na hokọ de mo amwa no mo gina. Ta okwam. Ni de me ya se no ewia ne boys na no odin. Se ensuo antara nkanye. Yere nyame saba ne sare mai na ewie mo dwese form na ba bia kama na futuro kra so aba form kakra mede dia kwasinsia asemi di kabre na adrusu am for expect sa kwesi be kan bi me obua wonyame wonyame ya kan kra kire ho a yesi yemfa ye ntonkoso ba wunyame enu amno di nkomo bi patchoma me we garu video no kwada na eti school dem a oda fom na esua de no enu am shobo se ye ne the assembly member for the electoral area na school no e woso no ba twi enkomo for the first school no is dig primary school ye wo garu district. In fact, I was the Urekambo electoral area. So, when you didn't hear the Anfanchabe, they were assembly member online, so to meet me a boy, dino, a year. And I'm a catch of some near assembly member, no, sir, electoral area and make him come. We need to get a true picture. I let say, as we see, and yet, ya born the rich, say, the member of parliament, no, ebit me abuananka, and penfuano, et me a true Belgium na. And Korea said they do a bumper for him. Alan said the education director year war district also a year aware. Alan the MC Saba a year aware of the state of his dark primary school. And yet I don't make kind yet. And yet here we be fan for home. It be share mano and not from say ya in Shandia. There be. It means a man na from say ya wash. And Snyandi all because he's Nyandabi. Yes, a disian or mine fap or mine Dutch and dear. Then I did be a Sebio Yakuma a womb yeni a womb piano. A suit to one or more a year. Mamma must nominate the assembly member your war Urekambo electoral area, our Garo district. And Coach Ekmo, Honorable Akologo Francis. Honorable, good morning.
Good morning.
Akrabo Cordier.
Yeah,
that Nyamianse. When was the last time we visited high school? You are there, TV, so I yesterday. A year is that primary school.
Yeah, it's easy to go primary school.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about a week ago.
Who can the state to say?
Pardon me.
What was the state of the school last week?
Okay. I think the state of the school is very bad. It has been that way since I took from my predecessor. There are no windows. There are no doors, no furniture for children to sit on. And the worst part of it all is that the floor is spoiled, totally spoiled. Yes.
For how long, NISA?
I think it's been this way since I took from my predecessor, about 3 years ago. Yes.
And what has been some of the discussion around it? And the authorities also, they should be in the known. What has been their response to this state?
Okay. You know, as far as education sector is concerned, there are two major stakeholders. We have the GES, Ghana Education Service, and we have the District Assembly.
Yeah.
These are the major stakeholders. I've tried several times to talk to the DCE, by then DCE.
Okay.
The assurance he always gives to me is he will let the engineer go to assess the state of damage of the school. And anytime I go back to him to take the feedback, the different story. That the engineer, either the engineer is not there or he himself is not available for that duty. That has been the response all this time.
So, like, you can say, how many students in the school?
The student, we have close to 200, 250.
Is this the only class here? And barely all the classes in the
No, almost all the classes. Almost all the classes, not only one class.
So all the 200 students here what school munina at that form say and no much there.
Yes, that's how it is.
200 students at that form say.
Yes.
Wow. Then the school don't have any security because a window anywhere, doors anywhere there. There's no security in the school.
There's no security at all. You know, even if a motorbike is passing, you know, children with their eagerness, they want to rise, peek through the windows to see who is that person. There is no security in the schools.
One of the member of parliament are here aware.
Yes, you know, the member of parliament is aware of it, and we just confirmed our new DCE yesterday.
Okay.
I think with that, we know we have to pass it through him for the member of parliament to also be aware.
Okay.
So that if I just go personally to him, we have the hierarchy that we pass through for this head of department to know of it. So I'll pass it through, channel it through the DCE, who we just confirmed yesterday. Then he will also channel it to the necessary authorities.
Well, first now MP the friend say.
Honorable Dr. Thomas Anaba.
Honorable Dr. Thomas Anaba. Okay. And Honorable is aware say about 200 students here what school we move at that from the most young say.
Yeah, I can't best tell. No, I have channeled to the past DCE. So for the honorable member, I've not talked to him because he's not always available like that. I planned this month telling him personally, contacting him personally. Then once we have just confirmed our DCE, I think the DCE will be the right person to rather contact him.
Okay.
Yes.
So Belania kind of means say credible yes some school uniform.
Yes. That is it. Every day they have to wash. If you close from school, you need to wash your things before you go back to school the next morning.
Okay, so I know, sir, whether it might be out of your reach, but in your own capacity, what have you also been doing, sir? At least what you solicited for private sector involvement to help put up this school in order.
Well, as I said, as I indicated earlier, the major stakeholders are the GES and District Assembly. For the others, we don't have major stakeholders in the north here as we have in southern sectors.
Okay.
So these are the major stakeholders are involved. And no other stakeholder have I involved. Yeah.
Okay. Honorable Assembly Member, thank
you very much.
Thank you too.
You're welcome.
It's the Assembly Member for Wurkambo Electoral Area in Garo District. And I'll say the truth, I'm saying, I'm sure. This is the state of school. Yeah, well, Aban school, yeah, Ankram school, Aban school. Yeah, and quadrat 200. And virtually, some quadrat 200. And so that's no member nekano. Omunyina da form. Omunyina da form say ya. Adom disunya de. Omunyina da form say enti. Ya school in such a way say. Ura inside or say oro mpaboa. Because one rock mpaboa. A very difficult. Edi ama ye wada colleagues kwanya so muntimi emma ko be da for so munta be free tentem. E be say doctor na but dey make say yes as a member of parliament this is not your sole primary responsibility but you are an agent of development. So you are part of a moment mi abuama development aba o constituency. We believe and hope say wonte kra na by virtue of Badwam on Adom TV. And the one the state of Aban Suku, yeah, war or constituency. Say a mofra 200, yeah, was school then, at that form say ya near the Sunyadia. Ah, Rauniqua say Banisa, and you say Coco Resa. We can do better. Like Sanana, a assignment ekan, yes, and Tessa and Krakumase, Takra de Takwa de Potemua, Sikawa, Manfo, Sebebri, Sabit Miakomoka say. Charobia mwam kakra na yemfa koton konya fama nkwada no. Won a typical rural area pa just so team say uye nipa ba ko pa ma ni pie ne ti say ya. That is what I'm always concerned about those in leadership. Some of these things should sometimes factor in decision taking of a minor. To a penny bia nema kwenye bia in any capacity to serve this country. Some of these videos or say a bawajum who take a decision bia the more minor. Bibia we bia for minor. How some of this picture when this should say. Some kwada see a do a manu age or mono. This is entity or munemwa or mudisunyadie. Yan kura sabi a tim kunyasua. Ye dim puma crash shon ma yato to promo bia de bia anko crazy de kwa yintimi ntwa na so me make yesibo to de twam a na nkwa nyo be hey ko sampuma ni ho epono ni ho to tinya kwanya bia so be serve oh my Ghana. How some of these things as you sign this contract, as you sign into some of these agreements, you say the decision you are taking as a leader of Babia one. What will be the bearing effect of Nkwadana? You see a do of minor age or mono. And this is the state of Yemofra and Wagaru. One of the biggest government primary schools in Garu. Oh my God, I'm telling penny for but my cat was a star 281 hash. Star 281 hash. Select option 4. Select option 4. Ne twagumisa for me. Twagumisa F mame. Na ma be 1,000 cedis this year. But because nyame adum a Friday yeah. So from 25th to Sunday 27th April. Yeah de mame ama busia 1 year anniversary no so. Enu ye enkran hanom. Eni enkran ha. So from 25th Friday year 25th to Sunday 27th April. And I di mame ama busia ne 1 year anniversary. Then ofri wenchi no wenchi ye de no ebe start from Friday 9th May to Sunday 11th May. It says Friday the ayi enkran de eba entem. So this is a breakdown for Accra 1 year anniversary. So the Friday 25th April enumere ne ye be ye asom e de akaye mame no emfisha na die tebe to hymns kakra sa na chechire ne kaka ye mame ne mbode be bo my Ghana wanchima ne mafo nya akwanya etimle sumo mo na afere memory da so aye 26th of April no ye kwa akoye adoye ewo nyanka efie ne kwase da so ne akọ asore ewo Adabraka Methodist Church ne kwase da so eno no etemsuase yan kam se erandro anyina meka ho se na ye aduro a ye oka busama ye pe mame krabia no ye oka busama ye ka ye mame afiri da baako pepepepepe obo ade to de sa e de efre ni oman kwabra sante ne mpanifo ato oman bako de
well akwasi bi I come it's just unfortunate because I'm a teacher and Jibril Adam who say and no man kosa you know from the times of the late Professor Kwasi Poche.
Yeah.
You know, when you go through up to this point, schools under trees. Fortunately, I work with an NGO in the northern region, the Kpebu Sardian. But if you check the data, I mean, schools under trees captured in every budget that we do, it keeps increasing.
Yeah.
And then I'm a can amount for and say, I'm Brazil, say me Form 5, 1989. ABC Nano Pay, Accra Kumasi Road, Abayaba, from 1989 up to this point.
Yeah.
So it should tell you that we are a bunch of people. We are good at being cowards and hypocrites and dishonest and very unprincipled. You know, you know. So sometimes when you wake up, that sense of patriotism and the Ghana factor is killed off. It's killed off. It's so painful. And okay, I'm surprised that we've allowed a certain group of people, into 1 million, to harm us and create bitterness, anger, divisions, deeper divisions in this country at the expense of solving some of these major problems. What can we do? All we can do continuously is to help cut off a country where we are practicing and praising and, of course, elevating dishonesty and unpatriotism. You wake up, people don't share opinions again. What people share and discuss, insults and attacks. Asema beto misusu se me madwene ni atwam.
Yeah.
Asema beto me NDC ni ntino ye ko shegata mu kwa na me NDC ni. Asema beto me NPP ni kwa nti o man no solutions there. I said it yesterday. Everything in this country has now turned into a dysfunctional democracy. It didn't start this morning. And from where we are going, it will not stop tomorrow. Some of us, we are hurt when we sit and talk and we are not seeing results. The hypocrisy is getting out of hand.
Personal interest. Personal
interest.
It is
a word, say, me crack and then we 50 years.
Yeah.
Makacho say me school na akra Kumasi na contract na Limex ba omu nyina egugusu ye adwuma sa up to this point in we. Also when NDC dey me enka. Also when NPP dey it's enough and I hear bi. Are you not worried? The people who have occupied positions in this country, previous and now, yentimi and navigate for the success and the bigger picture of this country.
Yeah.
Na courtesy for boys and girls. You stand up and and that's why we are encouraging.
Yes.
By a few people who call themselves active, politically exposed politicians. They are controlling the system. And so I'm telling you, because even in the media, if you go through the likes of Beatrice Edu, Charlie Sam, Gordon Avenagba, Rockling Clothing, and today, if you look at the standards that were set by the PAV and SES and all those people, probably I mean him. CSC Ekronumbo.
Oh yeah.
So that a year, maybe Yanana and Council will have a renewal of mind to come and shape thoughts and focus the country where it's supposed to go. Are you not worried this morning? Oh, gold. Oh, bauxite. Oh, timber. Rosewood.
Oh, diamond.
Oh, diamond. Oh, all what it takes to make a country successful. Are you
know Debbie.
That the youth of today, what they are resorting to, red. No, yes, red. No, yes. When you check a chunk of the age bracket or more energy and the professional, they're exiting the country.
Yeah.
Hey, please, at the end of the when people just sit in their offices and revoke licenses through phone calls and orders, are we practicing the democracy that is enshrined in the constitution we all agree to?
David.
Hey, Pamcho.
We are doing something that will seek
and
satisfy.
Yes. A baby by. The Kaipa President Kufuado. I reminded him, family and friends, cut it off. If I have friend me, I reminded the president of the fight against Galamsey. I reminded the president that certain attributes that you are displaying, precedent. But say ya idea chire idea akoma nyina idea amanyo sem for achi. Na nantwe na mu na mo kikikiki ni nyina mu no.
Podua na nka neto.
All these presidents they will exit. They keep creating enmity between only schoolmates and obusuafo and onamfo and college in the name of partisanship.
Oba say ye partisanship ne kura na yenye bidi akwa. These are the same people or te single want to be ntwa ne danka.
Well, I look at the member how
so catch them say yen catch them
for Shebres is not for you erade.
Oba
no we will not get there.
Oba boy hey ye kire say ye jama ese nkofo ye frem nkofo bi say full soldiers a ya to omo ase omo ano edi atem enso be so te single room want to be ntwa ne danka.
Well, let's
penny be to na mo bi a o se japade de ye je ho ama na yene ne ma. Yan kama penny nye ne ma ni nyina benefit o se there be ni party no power
so let's allow that space to roll. And
it's
some
so
of us we are privileged to have gone through the processes, you know, the processes until we know some of the things that are bound to happen. Ghana, our beloved country, and they be Adamika, the pledge. Go and listen to the words. I need to remind ourselves that I did it during the Kufuado's time every blessed day. If you read our pledge, Lawyer for me, I pray that in a discussion will be very educational. Not enquire and take a partisan position. So the pledge is what I read out, and then we continue with our conversation.
Okay.
It's important. Me da se akwasi.
Yes, what does?
Say also when you breeding some papa say Abraham. Honorable Mesa, second appointee say. Insuo no to
wo sekuna na ambi one grand.
Oh, sekuni.
Minya won't say pay, but of course that was on the lighter side. Was an ambi sekuni ba ne pay.
I see.
Soon the chair what papa and
I see.
But man minche native for na wonder when you bro here na pay. I believe it was 2 weeks ago. It was 3 weeks. Now I'm about to show you Adom. I started with a patriotic posturing. That man the PIA. I'm betting you am time here TV. And see, I'm only hoping that. And yeah, that might happen. Na that introductory comment here. Able putting across. Osan there. Yes, sir, man, no. And sometimes no. Your political space now essentially provide the requisite leadership. Because we can do a lot more than yeah. And if say yanhwen ye na yansesen na akwana, we won't leave a good place for our children. Last time, I read to you part of Adesadoyan Ode. So others have labored. We share their glory. Ours is to do exploits and add to their gain. So those who come after will take up the story.
So those who come after?
Precisely. It's actually Adesadola, old boyism, in one spirit, no, is greater than every school that I've ever seen. Because everybody has a recognition that, hey, this school was built by our forefathers, for us. It is beholding on us to also, to the extent that we are in a position to add to the growth of the school. But it should be the purpose of every human being. Because we are all striving. What number one in that chinzi. What it means is that your recognition be the you pass through transition into the JBBA that chimba. Why can't we do that?
Okay, so secondly, MP Mesa Bao. So the pledge. God bless our homeland, Ghana. And Bekana de Bia Miraho. Lawyer Denis Ofresi, lawyer Akwaba.
Yeah,
now who ye?
Nobody I don't know.
You know, when this DBA, then what comes to mind is the God-given theme. Now, I made the moment, resetting agenda. It's pure. To be honest with you, it's very, very pure. If your intent is clear and the direction is so clear, say, enyoma atosin, enyoma tobaha, enyoma asay, enyoma tochima, inti Ghana for mumwa, na yenshisha sa enyoma ni nyine na sa Ghana na ye nyina yepen. The Ghana we want together, not they. That's why I have an interest if they are going off, I can contribute for them to come back on the lane. Because obviously the Ghana we, so they are carrying all of us along. Want.
Sure.
Of course.
Yeah, that's
what we promised Ghanaians, and that is what we started doing.
In 2019,
sometimes the New Patriotic Party, it is too early for you to start talking. Allow us to talk. Your grounds morally on this matter is weak.
I disagree with you 100%.
Your grounds on this matter is weak.
As for disagreeing with him, then you can disagree with him all the time.
Your grounds on this matter is weak.
Not at all.
My lawyer, Allah for me good.
Mahu se minia show ni mukakra. Enti me masedi ne se o se me bro na me man kwan na oyi o show kakra fi ni mu se position de ukwa.
Yeah.
Otaye kakra. Na enti ne obaby am.
Bibia eboko.
Onyame adom bibia eboko.
Good. Uko for the now free for now because first time me show you. Maybe I have ni
me know share wa hafu pen
good
show you today.
Good.
And then me first time me fi tapa amanya e wo Oti region.
Oh okay, Oti region ye Kofi Adams the one region.
Yeah, Kofi Adams region a few others.
Good.
But me constituency there Jane Marie former.
Oh, Jane Marie GM, I'm friend GM.
Sure on there.
Oh wow. I see. Bibia boko.
Yeah, Bibia.
Oh, monetary space so Bibia come.
Oh, you so
the president is on course.
The president is on course.
The resettlement agenda is on.
Omo nominate as DC MCs no.
But why they do na for
you? Yeah, approve omo nyina. You need issues bia.
Okay.
Afi na mess kakra na ewo echire
more clear
clear say ebehwe ne atoto niema na say ne nyina ye share Ghana for bo say we want to reset Ghana the way we all want it no na yetimi this agenda na to fam na ya ye niema ma niema
oh na opeso yes he said the all bem say reset and no ne ye hwe na and I want you to just help all of us educate viewers no na boa me ne mesa maybe until we reset na say until I breaking it down no all facets in na sin to aba achiachia tokro bi da baby eti eye moasudie because my catches ye nyina ye nko just walk us through a bit 3 months 100 days we are on course. Is that the case?
Yeah, we are on course. Who say reset na ye promise Ghana for no eye nhihye ene ye de to ho say edase emrese ye be we ne san etoso ye be ni di etire ye toso ye be ni etoso biem enti eye Ghana ni bia se de se odi na ni di etire se nia ye share se ye be ye no ye yana anampo direction na ye ko no papa papa enye papa his excellency is open to obia contribution say be na onwie na ontwe ne ho na Ghana for nka say o senia obeto no dada no ana dada ni bia no waba enu abi no waba ye no e say metimi aka cho say 2017 na bra omo aba mu menu am baaye no na Ghana for wo arehemu omumu pa say omo de ade foforo bi ba nemu wo hwe senia omo shase no kra na utimi say there be enye ade pa bia na eba na so ene different utimi say shase ne ye na direction nso na ye ko no mimi wa resem say bibia e ko se na Ghana for pe just say e to da na ebi ye brew ma Ghana for bi pe speed se na menua pen or so so na Ghana for bi pen and no na into
Ode Lawyer Mesa example usually say it will be fair on the part of Lawyer Mesa any MPP amanyuko no say omo expectation is say within the space of 100 days mobile Ghana closer to something maybe they all expected to get at 8 years or 4 years. It's too early for them to start pushing.
Say senka menkwa nka be afene fa krade nka tso mo kasa
ekawodia
ekamia
afene fa
ka be se afene fa de tso mo kasa efise omo ankasa agitum minua mesa gitum omo anim mesa omo create ato nti se omo hwe kwan a ye de ekon na omo twen ma edi be afene akiri ansakra na omo abade omo adwan beto so ahwe se ni omo se no ye siesie na ye siesie wieye no ne ye de ekon na say ya shase ya
tokro bi da ho omo ntwa ma mo feel sa
tokro ni feel tokro no ye feel tokro ni wi a na omo hu say ye feel tokro no eden ni ye siesi tokro no so samre no betima aka so we bi edan na musi no achia na sise na ye feel tokro na ye twe anwe agum ni de over be kasa wo na utu tokro no wajja tokro
nkasa kra bi ko wo no watu
tokro tokro na da ye feel ma ye feel wi ye feel wi a na fe asem bi wo ho a wo hwe se ne ye shase esi dan na Ghana for bo yen juso na wasem bi kan abeka so weda na musi nkra achia ana cracks abem efi ahyase ne nti monhwe na mtoto ni ya tutu ni ya ama ye Ghana ye nyina ye timu a ye wani
so omo ade ba ko la mesa ori nya botre omo ade ba ko omo kan se agoro be so a ifra no pa it 100 days ade ni yehu na ni su ye ni ehu ba bi omo de na mo ti ya ahyase ankase etiri ho a ibi ye ibone nti yen kom sisi a na yen twe omo mra lenim. They have a certain belief that move off track in terms of even your 100 days.
Just say India attempt to put us on the right track no crampon. Omo crampa say e referee kwan na e was say omugina so omo kaso baby amoko na chia nkra. Omo kwa nhu baby e was omugina no mo abekere baby e was e fa. Omo ayira e wo baby e was omugina ne kekempo. No mo kaso mo mfa ha. Ni nyina nti sisi ano em say omo wo anisubremu okay nti wo so omo nya abotre na omo nya stability kakra
okay
no mo timi ehu se ne ane ma akoni
okay
so mimi institusue mu ne ya share Ghana for say be within first 100 days
why do
na yegusu aye
okay so the major focus today will be how these two revered lawyers of ours on situate the conversation around Yemami Chief Justice. I know you're very important, but these initial commentaries, Badwam yes settle here, then we can look at it in their perspective. In the TRC, where we are being forward, madam, in the Omo betray the Marano, Omontias, you say the many. I was
oh, I'm okay. I only host. Not at all. My bow studio have on many occasions. I believe there Bibia no there amanyosem. Sabio Ghana oba na oba fayen. And I wish the government well. Why not? I want them to succeed. Even though minim there one mantra already on to come to power.
was purely deceptive. Pure. But when we win election, Ghana for one
deception over 57.
Oh, remember. So if you say that Akufo-Addo has created a mess and you cite the economy, rationally you are. Rationally you are. Omanpenin, the decision no take the Obabosa to deal with the banking and energy sector problems that you created. What's wrong? Yeah, we bear the consequences. Many problem. Osande timer issue no obey such that hey, ye kyewa on ye no. Ekona ye fado de ye digigi ye hu na ye hina ye move a man no together no. Was roundly rejected by the people of Ghana. Or impacting Kofo's lives. DDEP. They have impacted people's lives negatively. And so we take the responsibility, no problem. But these people, what catch Ghana for? The Akufo-Addo number no excuses for COVID, Russia, Ukraine, this, that, or affecting countries in why the Ghana continue. They forget that the problems that we had prior to COVID, no, and Togo, Burkina Faso, Ivory Coast, when you be today. They go around international conference. In fact, it started with Mr. Mahama when it was opposition. He went to Harvard. What did he say? That the global pandemic and the Russian-Ukraine war has impacted the economies of Africa. Ghana or Timbuktu. And our continent. So, but that's fine. I'm saying that you made commitments. Galamsey. Show do Metro TV. I said, look, this problem, said the Amanyo Sama. Ha! A down as I call Western North. Yeah. I wonder what's where NDC for. What's Western? I wonder what happened. Why? Mr. Mahama sent people. Tony Obin, no,
for the records, Tony Obin showed to be court.
Because we saw the videos. We saw the videos.
And I know that just 4-5 days back. Or say, Yanko video. Ye hunu say, or no bien na.
On Ujina ho, and a gentleman could work. But he went together.
But Ujina ho, no, he can't say, ma.
We refute.
I don't say.
So why didn't he refute it?
Or do Bia Kujina call?
Mr. Mankada, no, okay. Tony Obin was there when, this gentleman, Kwekubuahini, was telling them that day, support us. When we
said
let's not play these kinds of games.
No, say
you said all sorts of things to undermine the Galamsey fight that Akufo-Addo was fighting. You turned around and exploited it to your electoral fortune. Fair game. Abba. That's why that Akufo-Addo won't declare state of emergency. Because if he did, within 1 week, the problem will be solved. You've come into government 100 days. Have you done it? We shouldn't call you to account. We should not. Look, I'm asking you a rhetorical question. I'm asking a response from you. When you get an opportunity, you can speak to the issue. They said all sorts of things.
But what is your expectation that Galamsey can go on 100 days?
But you said you
were going to... But the demonstration of what they are doing should tell you that they are pointing at a place.
They declared the state of emergency.
It is not necessarily
so why did they ask Akufo-Addo to do it when they knew that it was not an antidote?
Did Akufo-Addo do it? Please,
let me speak. Please. But you said that declaring the state of emergency was a solution. You have come into government.
As of that time.
The problem has it abated. In fact, it's gotten worse.
No, but you monitor what they are doing.
What are they doing? So what didn't Akufo-Addo do? They banned mining for 2 years in this country.
In a year, then.
And Kosiaga. And so that's what I'm saying. And Kosiaga, because you went there undermining the fight. Are we supposed to do the same? I don't think so. But if you say that what Wabamone declare state of the emergency to deal with the problem na enye ya. Now what party for what's waste? We shouldn't speak. I say LIA or allow mining in forest reserve. You are going to revoke it. How many minutes does it take to revoke that LI?
Hey.
Is that what they've done? Oh, how many minutes? You send the LI to Parliament. You've had a whole meeting. Was it done? We shouldn't talk. We shouldn't talk. And you say that a reset. Now you have built the Ghana we all want.
Yeah.
And then there will be sent them a letter of termination. He was employed by the National Communication Authority. 2017, 2018. Now appointment letter. Why your probation? Why confirming? Guess what? In 2025, Ministry of Communication now was signed the termination of his employment.
A flout to the laws, man.
Now, and flout to what agency recruited him? Must say National Communication Authority. What locus as a minister got to terminate his appointment? Because of the MPP need. And how are you building the Ghana that we all want together with this attitude? Now, MPP for Ghana for.
But how did you build the Ghana we all want in 2017?
Only thing I say about reset. I don't have a problem. Yeah. You promised that. Yeah. That's why I'm saying that mantra was deceptive from day one. You are coming to reset. Presupposes that Akufo-Addo in your view 1 year in that chief of staff less than a week when they came into government writes a letter. That
was not what the chief of staff.
But what did he say?
Those that were appointed immediately after December, or is it December or
immediately after December 7th?
Yes.
And want to know that at the time the president didn't have executive authority or mandate to govern the country. Oh, maybe some time, Mr. Mahama.
But the two spokespersons for the no problem.
Time Mr. Mahama or recruit Domelovo 19 December after he had lost an election. Did anybody have an issue with it?
Didn't you? Na Domelevo no to aso yeju. Na Domelevo didn't hear example yi. Domelevo was the part where you did. Where you did come across say Vanu
based on what? And when was he removed? Domelevo went as
Chief Justice
Auditor General of this republic throughout the first
until he started exposing you, Meboa.
Oh, Reba, we'll deal with it. Until it was found that his records indicate that he was due for retirement. His own publicly filed records. And so government asked him that he should proceed on his accumulated leave pending his retirement. Is that not what happened? But assuming without admitting that that was even wrongful, next a very setter, you come and do worse. And you think what he has done is the best? It's a reset. That everyone abandon work through public service, financial clearance, technical clearance, work interview, wire adverts, work interviews, work for on a process that can take months should be terminated. And that's reset. If that's what we want, and it's consistent with what we introductory remarks here, let's continue.
Okay.
I want to have now. If it is okay, let us continue.
Ya employee 2017 and then you say employee in 2017. Because there are records I actually say in Kofoni be year form after December 7th my back date as far back as 2017 2018.
But that's criminal.
Nipa bonisem bebre intino say what is say ye obi dia nyamutre na ye hwehwemu and jump say nkofo bebre ho ha what say even foot soldiers any party for complain say onipa CMC or your MPP ni nenso oda ho te the position president yin na di chief of staff yin na di minister bi yin na di eno man hu say president no enye ne botae ni say obi o your MPP ni bi oba be yin na di na mum ebilum wo ho a ekwan kra ye fa so bi omkotena ba bi omote ho no enye fe na mumma betena so mfie nwotwe wo akwanya say obefa amanfo a nka form ntam na ebedu abra nka mo befi aban mu no no manya egina brepa na so manya ne sa mo twen ya lusu election lusu ni oni hodie ansa na mo fa amanfo na be da ne e ba ya kase sankofo nkoso ntena ho abra mo anka sanso man create adwuma bi a Ghana for mo wi school ni impo ye party fo a mo ba ye mo be yi omadi bebre na mo gu fie no omo so benya adwuma bi a
omo so Ghana for
omo so
Ghana for
e wo so omo so mo ye adwuma enti ye ni problem say baby odi coffee fa ye ni nyina e bia ni ho a eye ekwan pank e wo so fa so na so well me catch you say baby omu gina no krampo no omo yira kwan because banking sector asem ya okofa bae ye hia 9 billion e de CCA bank o akobo besia ana wa didi sika 22+ billion say we dey abegu banks
obi the space in a long before propaganda knows you show me the document that says require 9 billion one chain document
oh bra me bamu a wo se me mem me kasa so ana wo bamu be yeden enti why we mu de omu sem nyina
them padisi
omu sem nyina asa si say no we say omu tran o te say na wakọ stadium wakọ he ball no hwenidin na ja omu nim ball no mo ball no na ye hye go na Ghana fo ani nyi na wo de why waje say akoko besa sen krampo a enya akroma fe enti wo na ya akroma ya ye nkoko yi de wo onam wiem onya ya obechi enti ye hwe
but you ever willing to answer now maybe yes, the two of us will be educated Ghanaians on this Chief Justice and the matters that are coming up. Also, the whole thing now is, you know, Adiana and Branica, are we walking the right path? And as a consequence,
we can do them my senior colleagues be heading come on. I think it was on Sunday and Saturday evening. Now, one of them made an interesting observation that Ghana they practice constitutionality, not constitutionalism.
Constitutionality?
Not constitutionalism. Also, we practice rule by law, not rule of law. Very deep, and it's playing out in the Article 146 processor. Mr. Mahama Nanaban will go through because legally, they are lawyer Fubaka terra firma. Right? Legally, they've done nothing wrong. Wasn't there?
Legally.
Oh, legally, they haven't done anything wrong. They are ruling by the law. Now, context they are is always important. That's what's going to establish whether they are working with the spirit of the Constitution and not the letter. Context not in that. As far back as the 2020 elections petition, are subsequently videos of the NDC national chairman Nankasawa admit the petitioner what they call Supreme Court, no, their own lawyer, before even they filed it, had said to them that there was no basis whatsoever. Amaine, you've seen that video by Asedun Gatia. Okay, not the story. But when the matter went to court, as hollow, as empty as the petition was, they expected a certain outcome. The Supreme Court bench did not fall for. That's when the attacks on judiciary started. Started tagging them. Unanimous FC. Because every application be a mentehu application be a the court would throw it out in accordance with law. So that's when the attacks started. And they built up until Madam Gertrude Arbatokonu became the Chief Justice in 2023. Comments that Mr. Mahama made when he met the NDC Lawyers Forum in Akosombo has set the tone that they needed to reset the judiciary, pack the court with NDC lawyers, because in their view, many of the lawyers on the bench were MPP lawyers. Fast forward, they win an election. And one general secretary, one national chairman, is on air to have said that, hey, as far as he is concerned, the Supreme Court and the Electoral Commissioners in Accra ought to be booted out. And that's the path that they are embarking on. So they go to the Constitution, get some people to put up a petition, and then apply the rules as contained in 146. And there'll be a bit of question now. We are working in accordance with the Constitution. They are ruling by the law. The spirit behind 146 has been thrown to the dogs. It's of no consequence to them. Now, in some instances, they say, hey, Akufo-Addo said the president. Hey. And they quickly cite Charlotte Osei.
I'll quickly cite appear in the Electoral Commission.
Remember?
Politically exposed person who speaks for the NPP was given that appointment on our Electoral Commission. That is an independent body.
Go back to 1992 and check the composition of Electoral Commission and tell me whether NDC people have not been appointed onto the committee before.
So then,
but that's beside the point. They cite Charlotte Osei and say, oh, the president set a precedent. Fair game. I do not think that we can equate the office of the Electoral Commission to that of the Chief Justice. Because remember, we have three arms of government. The executive, legislature, and judiciary. The heads of which are the president, the speaker of parliament, and the Chief Justice. Electoral Commission is a constitutional creature, yes. But that role itself cannot, under any circumstances, be equated to that of the Chief Justice. But I'm saying that the processor, people condemned it as being wrong. And
correct.
Including NDC. Oh, remember. Essay. But that's why we don't have principled positions in our country. Look, Chief Justice Benjamin. I know her personally. I've worked with her. No, not in my private capacity. I've appeared before her court when she was a justice at the commercial court, High Court Commercial Division. When she was at the Court of Appeal all through to Supreme Court. I've appeared before her several times. I know her. But I don't have a problem. That if this is the country that we want to build, and to add there, that so-called reset is a hoax. If you say there, Akufo-Addo no process of removing Charlotte Osei was wrong, then Banaba reset her. How do you go through the same process to remove the Chief Justice?
It's not the same process.
But what is it? What is it?
You've just educated us on the processes.
But it's the same process. To remove the constitutionally appointed, because their office is equivalent to what you call it, the Court of Appeal judges. It's the same process. Same constitutional process. Except that when it comes to other members of the judiciary, it's the president that refers to the Chief Justice, then she establishes the prima facie, and they set up a committee to go through the process. When it comes to the Chief Justice, then it goes to the President and Council of State. That's the only difference. But the procedure is the same.
So what is happening is against the law?
Must say, they are ruling by the law.
And is that wrong?
Oh, I don't have a problem.
Okay. Is it in tandem with the law?
Oh, no issues at all.
Then we
no,
no.
As an American, you are not listening to me.
Me too, pa.
That's why I said the context is important. That or your agenda was set.
When is set?
NDC.
No. Did you set agenda for Charlotte Osei's case?
Look, when you were opposition,
yes, no question. Yes, no. Did you set agenda? Yes, no.
No, we did not. Yes, I agree. We have not. There. Some leading members of our party had called for removal of Charlotte Osei when we came to office. But circumstances when we came within the commission itself played out. Was not engineered by the MPP.
Infighting.
Let's not twist the fact. Look,
petition if
in your introductory remarks. Say a manner such that we use the law.
Don't blackmail anybody on this stage. Don't blackmail anybody.
The deputy attorney general will make his statement be. It was instructive. That process no commencement in the Chief Justice has been declared guilty.
Thank you.
It was instructive. Ordinarily, it is something that ODFA neyechen. Look at the composition of the committee.
It's okay.
The composition of the committee.
Look. Ye nyamba from any goofy how.
Na one ya
political game ain't na the as far as I'm concerned, the process is engineered.
Oh, there we go.
Calculate. So
we don't
have opinions. We cannot have opinions. That's my opinion. Am I not entitled to my opinion?
So that's the winner. 0507816 ****. I'm going for a break. When I'm back, it's
all I will say.
Okay, so I saw back here. So that's it. So how you understand the whole process?
Amamu pa any you promise Ghana for say Kpebu or mine no send ya share anything. And the menu sometimes challenges don't more even say abra mpendifo tena say yes share 1992 constitution. Oman form hwanji. Nti niema ni bebre wo ho a omfo say ehun hia say e wo say ye de ye adwuma. Niema ni bebre wo ho a omfo say ehun hia say e wo say ye de ye adwuma. Otherwise omo di shame say Justice B and as a Chief Justice B etu anamon bi a emfata ana onya adwemmomre ana pomomre bi e wo say yi ni free so omo nyim botaya omo gina so nti omo de hye ena omo hihye mu ana omo adwene mu abra omo toto constitution so omo yi ensi ho se obi the petition be ba e wo se oye kofi ana akwadwo ana e wo se oye asimasi ana semisi ese obi a nti wo amamu ni mo na ana wo mani mu no obiara odwen se bibi atoche obiara e wo ho kwan se e wo se odi petition ba na wo hwe free 1992 besi enen chief justice bebe ho a amanfo de ho petitions e baaye ama processes na start here na ekodu ba bia e wo se ye ka se ho krogen asembia ni ho even ye mame tokonu a ye kana semani ne de edikan baaye nanado ehwe mu ka se won establish a prima facie case bia against the ama ye boy no to twene na so enu achi ni obehwa baako mienu miensa ni ametete kra ne se mienu bi kra san tete akira e be ka ho ama ono nko within this space na insia ye de ne nanado boto twene ye ne ka ho na ye insia ade etre se bibi wo
nyoma bi
akoso ewo baby bebre e wo se Ghana fo nyina ye twe adwensi so na ye hwe ye de yie toyie meni me bra nyina ye space mu na ene ye di hu nkomo ye de yensam ka no ebe ye ntie efise high abonte na momu no president ni ntu anamon bia e kire se wabu mra so ye se ye de obi the petition ba I was say or refer to Council of State. Na Council of State hwe say assembly wo ho a wo hwe petition na I was say Chief Justice yi anu ana. Mpo ansana ode be kono krampo no Chief Justice say on man copy. Oji copy no. Ono akonanim ko yi anu. Na assembly ani ho yi anu a wo yi anu ye de. Sa assembly ani ho be yi anu a oji copy na de so me hwe mu kra. Bibi ani wo say me ka. Na we dey one man kyeremu na kyesa asem bi wo ho e wo se wi ano nti sisi ano so wa establish wi a e dey naka ne aka de se e wo se ye to aso ne ye mu nhwehwemu defe hu se ampa ne aye ka to wo so no e ye nokre ana se enye nokre se ye se wa ye wo wa be yi ano se enye nokre sisi no wo se ye di we ba ne di we ba na mu ye betoto ma no ne ye hwe asem no ni gina bre e ho ne ye wo na kwanya so wo ho se ye dru sam pomponso na ye set up committee na and more toso a e wo say president two and president pair obetu ni say obekire chief justice say unjina nchen na hwehwemu no enya kwan koso ene say council te obedi adanse say akwan bi e wo so a eno kwanpo ukope bail am obi a ye so wa ye bone a ye beka say enu nti ye man say ye jai no a investigation no obetimi akonwanya mu ana obetimi an influence nti we say ye investigation no no ada ho hwe omo a justice of the Supreme Court menu na ya appoint as members of the committee so a chief justice omo sha na ase o nti fa ne se wo boss e wa ha na oda ho te ho as wo boss na ye see an investigation report papa Bernard baba we dey ya twinesi nchen o say ogina tokura no nti kwa na okọ no nti no kure bi wo ho a o de beba say no kure bi animu a wo beba be kan say na eti processes na ya hyase no enso nkire say obi abua chief justice for obi amu anefo
the fact ye na ko gina asemani ni nkire say ye bua anefo
nkire say ye bua anefo eye nhwehwemu e na ye gina nchen ye nya nhwehwemu no na no kure na edi say no kure de edi na eba abontin se ye hwehwe mu no kura se nsem na ye ka to no so bibia ni mu a wa ba beto a wadwuma so eno kura mpo de wo ba adwuma se ye hye black mpo no betumi a hye fita kura aguso if say wadi nkunim na se ye komu na ye hwem na ekoda di se nsem na ye kan no so sinto wom se ne omo kan no sa na ti a eno so na e cha se wo no ya sha na se we de otifie dada ene
fetchiro ko
na sam de na sam ko president entu anamon bia ebu emrakuni ni so anase ebu yamamu no animtia senia e wo so de toto no saa na ode atoto obi ansi obi akwan okọ a committee no omo a ya form de omaka justices of the Supreme Court no ho omo ye independent people omo so ye kire nia enti se omo ye ne di kan enti se omo ye lawyer for enti se omo council of state no and enti se omo ye MPs ne aka no ese omo ye Ghana for question ibisa n say enipa miensa na ya appoint omo aka ho ebi wo mu a onye Ghana ni ana ebi wo mu a ye susu emu no ye dwen se ono de on sem fata se wo se o ka committee no ho ana matete say yenu anam ka say na committee na ya puti together no na NDC for NDC for say enya NDC for asem na constitution ni say Supreme Court judges me no na Ghana for miensa amu nyesa miensa na medical bobo Ghana so de si say senia ekeka kono onka 57.BB% no ho a na che say oka 38.3%.
Yeah, be 38. Also oka bi.
38.2.
We electoral commission for the disanko time.
Only 38.2 na ba ya. E dia we nu kra ne ka mu nu kra ba e dia no makọ 35.
Family Kumanov no ekeka we na.
Oh, the be dia no mu be ka mo sa be
declared result na
41. 41.
41 ben. Muhu e 38.2.
Oh, la jai.
Jai.
E ko tiri me kire.
Ko tiri na ba dia ko be ko tiri fa na ko tiri fi MPP platform so no de ba ye be de. Nti semi fan say onka ha.
Yeah.
Nti nka me brother nya ne oye lawyer na o pese o che say ye me fan ana ye nko ne nko fa obi a oye ninua ana na damfo. Omo e wo say ye form no e ne ya form de o maka committee no. Ye wo mu arehim say omo hia nia no kra ne da no. Omo de beto. Obi ani ho a sebi ye maame araba tokonu. Wasia no so ha se okwan bia so wo okọ emu omo gidi se watu anamo bia nsem fata se otu omo na omo appetition president na president so on pese obebu ntanchia ntina nhihye na mra na ya to ho no odi akiri se monko na monkohwe se waye mfumso ampa se ne appetition ne kan na montumifu na yetunifu se maame ne nye hwe o ma ntina ho a ini president mama ono de on ka se o chinchinachi esan se ma suspending ninti no e wo so okọ nemom se ba se recommendation no so ba so nsem na ye hwe no e ye nukre nti e wo so okọ a ene ese na yidi kan no ba bia se ofa no e be kire no wafa
but emremu de bibia nto
bibia ni wa to si obi o be ka se bibia tosi e wa namo a His Excellency John Dramani Mahama etu e wo petitions here de aba Chief Justice hu de e bia no no na afa kwan bi so ekro ne mra na mra na se ne wo article 146 no de eno anso na yedi pepepe.
I see. Like this me that say Mamen Kai say Mamen Kai join news first Mamen Abadan yo me Kai join news first Mamen Abadan me wi a na fe weba wa mamanya win and na kasa den mabalo ya mesa so join news for Kai say one a group of professional bodies be Kai nyina say almost series omo no a public speaker a series no e brand as asubim till Monday the 28th of April 6:30 pepe live on Joy News channel keynote speaker na be David Ofosu-Dotte, senior partner at AB and David Africa ana professionals ne enimdefo for biblio so bekasa won kasa fa transforming Ghana's economy, time for mindset revolution. In Tieni Kwanse Oyun film on the 28th, 6:30 p.m. Joy News channel. Live. Marching upon to say. Hey, Sikana mo ni aji abro to say. I see.
Hey, 2 times I'm very
Hey, 2 times.
What are 2 times I'm very
Na ukasa nkwa.
What I say?
What you saying?
And then it's a 35 CDs.
35.
What I?
Who dey 1,000?
What I?
It who dey call dey?
Me so you to me the come me the better me read anymore.
Oh, how to you?
I
see. If you have a blessed day, it consider try. One here, I'm saying you more. It consider try. Enjoy your day. Wow. What you know, just
yo,
or the 35 a bigger 1,000. So, Lamesa, so that's it. There is no challenge. We are hoping that the process will go through nicely and the results November Ghana.
Messi, any society claim to be based on rule of law, but rather on practice rule of law, not practice rule by law. Biano.
The rule by law, yeah.
Oh. We have a distinction room.
So what are some of the defects of rule by law? What are some of the defects?
Because you don't consider the intent, the spirit behind the provision. Actually, the letter. That's 1 + 1 = 2. It's a finching.
And you 2.
Yeah. My former colleague, Dr. Prince Ama.
Yeah.
I have post me on Facebook. Now, it's in line with what introductory comments now in making. And for me, you jubilate
today.
But
where's the jubilation coming from? When there is a process we are going through, binding by a constitution that we all agree to.
Unless, of course, follow social media.
Really?
Unless, of course, I pretend as an ostrich.
No, but I'll be surprised that you are jubilating. Okay, so that's another question. Why are you worried? Why are you worried and raising red flags?
I'm worried.
When you agree that it's a constitutional process in the FM.
The deliberateness.
On whose part? On whose part?
Petition no. 3 now so called.
But you should not be privy to.
Merba. Chief Justice ne response to the president. But I've heard another Sami Jefi was on Ekosi sign.
Yeah.
Making all sorts of statements. Jubilating. Oh, Chief.
What he wrote was thank you, Mr. President.
For demonstrating what?
Boldness.
No problem. Prince Amasi, one there. To those jubilating today, and to all those cursing, remember this. When the sword is drawn against the referee, tomorrow's game will have no rules.
But we need deliberate.
Remember. Man can only
2017
No. As someone can very deep.
Oh, deep.
Yeah. He cited an instance, so I've only read a part.
Yeah.
When President Nkrumah took the step of removing the Chief Justice in 1963, is where he picked it from. Since then, no president has taken this step.
What are we worried about? So
but the fact that
worrying. The fact that President Nkrumah did it and then nobody has done doesn't mean that.
Devastating consequences for our constitutional democracy. And if say I must draw inspiration from one Kasawo comment at the start will show you.
Okay.
And then the black man they embark on the process of destruction.
I'm
serious. I thought no
and I'm drawing inspiration from your introductory comment.
Look, this is a dangerous path.
Dangerous part. No one now started.
Okay.
2017 now started. And he had to ask one out. No, it's a son now pen common. No, son now pen common.
I
Mrs. Son now pen common. One trim pop.
Your party. You have set out on a deliberate agenda to remove the Chief Justice.
When you say deliberate,
it's deliberate.
But you educated us
completely orchestrated and being executed by the letter of the law, not the spirit. On the path, on this path as a country. Hallelujah.
Praise the Lord.
Amen.
Amen.
I mean, yes, you
sorry.
Papa.
Say NDC 4 year
wrong.
And it there obunsam na sie fi suraba. Na ye tenase. Ema Afarijan ebaye. Kufuo ba betena homa ne baye. Ye san baye obi antunu. Ye baye na ne time so ye no koye de Charlotte se baye mo boni dimbonde san. Ebeyi no munyayo. Oh mo brashi ye nyina gu nchen. Na mo ye nya mo beye. And petitions about petitions now yes go through the
many problem.
Me say
but no problem at all.
No problem. I'm only drawing. Can get me out to me no, akukudro na munya na mudi yi Charlotte say na mansuro no. Ye was akukudro ni bisim. Chief Justice say ye hwehwem na ne yese waye no waye a obeko na mo pe no no maye simple.
That's it. Okay, so on that note, but the caveat is that si ehwehwem wie na se
na wasan ba no abe na djuma.
That's it. Alright, so me do be ase. La me me da ase. La Dennis me da ase. Ghana for nyina me do be ase. Let's remember we have only one Ghana. Let's continue to show that love for our country. Me do mind any come na something. We are meeting here. Thank you so much.
Say that.